miss.
What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Black Air Force Energy.
I've been on the moon, rock space-time. Travel, I repel girls with brown eyes. That two from the gravel, take this music and collect every ounce of your respect. Anybody wanna try to battle me, bring your dead. Wish I seen how money hungry fakers just be in your face. As I take a metamorphic shock like a taser. High voltage, just a God is my savior. Here to preserve all the flavor. Yes, rocky like sand and I'm smooth like a gator. On the rooftop, dressed in all black like the Raider M16. When I spit, get a grip just like the Terminator. Like an ice cream shop, Smitty has too many flavors. Yes, 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 I'm loyalty, no traitor. Still keep a clean cup of swamp thing. No, 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 you're not major, let's hit the streets and still we walk. As I outline a beam of rats and it's all in chalk. Get back, yeah, we big dog. Major, that's a fact, I'm on track. Lay tracks like a train, call me two. Busting up 2 Glocks in an afro and 2 clicking up and causing much danger. No stranger to the conflict, me I tenderize the beef socks like it was a brisket. When I walk in, I turn heads. When you walk in, it be crickets. Me, I'm ducking all you haters like it's dodgeball. In case you missed it, holla at you people. Thank you for another day. It's Mr. 7 from Teeth Heavens, and you know that we don't play.
Show starts in 3 minutes. Show starts in 3 minutes. Let's get it.
County Kings forever. Turn me up, son. Get money. All right. Get money. Let's go. Look, yeah. It's been a while, but I grabbed my Lone Star, yeah. It's been a while, but I grabbed my look. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go. Let's go, let's get it. It's been a while, but I grabbed my pen. No losers told me how to win while deep in sin. Stomach lining thin because of Seagram's gin. Plenty dead corpses all throughout Prince George's. Of course, this be the underlord. Hell is where the source is. Killers rob and take right between a rock and a hard place. So I stay in God's face, begging over heaven's sake. If I can't live, let me die. Tears don't well up in my eyes. Which one say real men shall cry? I'ma tell you why I stay getting high. Evil pools when I push. Niggas slanging President Bush. Crackhead brain change the mush. Keep your brains up in them books. Teach you hope, say I'm a fool, but I did what you trying to do. A crying shame. Every other word that they speak is lame. They went to the fans and they changed the game. I ran to the fans and I changed the game. Sunny days instead of rain. High off life instead of cane. Nigga think shots can stop my game. With a truck to a bike, get out my lane. Jack and Paul called Mary Jane. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. Look, see we pump work like sawed-offs. Go ape shit, crush all y'all. Cupcakes, you so soft, good kill shot, no handball. See me bro with a telescope. Louisville, a crack cantaloupes. Box you back into the rope and your fate be sealed like envelopes. And I cheap, but no cataracts. Break teeth like a lumberjack. Pimped out, I'm so smack, go extra hard, don't hold back. Ganked out, what now? Go, nigga, that's our sound. Loud pack with a funnel leaf in that bamboo. And that's uptown, and we cooped up and stay dipped out. That there be the man down. PG niggas don't play neither point gun, we spray rounds. Big shots to my whole team. Baggies in our baggy jeans. Eyes closed off endo. That there be the gal mean. Chicken chumps going ham on the low. You don't want no beef. I don't duck no wreck. Go get your crew. This county king, I roll 1 deep. Ladies wanna know what I like. I said long legs and soft cheeks. Baby girl, she said how you want it. 2 hands but no teeth. Go. Cause we catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame.
What y'all on today? Man.
That's my jam, sugars. Oh, go ahead.
I'm trying to nah, you good. We good. We're gonna be lit today. We're gonna be lit today.
That's my jam, y'all.
I believe Jen, possibly I outdid myself on this one right here. I outdid myself on this lineup I got for us. I even got it written down in category, how we gonna work it out and everything else. This should be a pretty damn good episode, considering we just talking about nature, but we about to rock this bad boy. I'm trying to tell you.
That's good, because I held us down for the last show, and I
did.
talked so much about dogs that folks were like, "Hey, I learned something today." So I'm glad y'all learning stuff today or on Sundays.
Basically, how I went on ahead and set it up, because I got to make this up to my partner right here. Yeah, because for the record, again, I have no clue what that was. I just take it as God. God just said not today. I don't know why.
Not today, Satan.
God just said not today. But I'm basically going to be taking the wheel. I'm going to be steering most of this. We're going to do a quick pit stop at one point. Jen, I got one category that's going to be yours to navigate, and of course, you being the fur mama. And I got one category I'm going to navigate, me being cat daddy, right? And we're going to go ahead and then from there, the rest of the categories we all are included with. Now, of course, we both can enter in on the, the dog and the cat one, but I'm just letting you know I got one specifically for you. So what we're going to do to start this off, first and foremost, I want to ask everybody, how's your weekend been? How's everything going? I pray all is beautiful, all is well. Jen, how have you been, beloved?
I've been good. I didn't even realize I took me a nap. Oh, look over here real quick. I took me a nap. Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah, he's already open.
Yeah, you coming through. All right,
you know how you take a nap and you sleep long, you sleep and you be like, well, dang, that was good sleep. It wasn't even that long. So
hey,
that's
I ain't
been the most exciting thing. I've been resting and chilling and relaxing.
Hey,
and,
look, that's why I'm like extra amp. I mean, I am naturally high voltage, but I actually did get me a good rest. And you know what I did? As soon as I got up, I drank me some cold water and orange juice. I don't know what it is about water
orange juice.
When I first went, it's something that it just gets me there. Now, if I don't have orange juice, I need a Gatorade. I literally buy Gatorade for when I wake up in the morning. That is literally.
You know what? That's crazy too, because I could drink orange juice all day, but in the morning, when you said that, it triggered, because I could drink orange juice all day because I like the way it tastes, but I also realized sometime in the morning I need like the orange juice to wake my body up, and I've never heard no one else say that until just now.
Orange,
and I'm not a weirdo.
I can feel it. Like I literally feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it going. Yeah, see,
boost. I can feel
right. Okay, see, I'm not a weirdo. See, because I'm like, I can drink orange juice all day, but in the morning, and then my family be mad. They be like, I'll be like, why y'all drink the orange juice? I need that in the morning. They be like, what?
In the morning, I swear, I need it.
I need it in the morning.
I be mad when I don't have it in the morning, y'all. I be needing some.
Yes, they be like, drink something else. I be like, there's nothing else to drink in the morning. This orange juice is for the morning. I don't understand y'all.
All right,
we're weird, guys. Welcome to our weird world.
All right, so we're trust me, what I got lined up tonight. It's about to get even more weird. And yes, everybody who submitted your name. The list is right here. Every single name, my bad. There you go. Every single name is on this paper. I got every single one. If you could, oh shit, that wasn't even the right sheet. My bad. It's right here, y'all. My bad. You see that? Look at how many names I got.
I'm gonna tell you, Beans.
A lot of names.
Okay, so Beans gonna submit a name too. I'm gonna ask Beans, what did he want to name?
You gotta submit it. Submit it now. Listen. Do this. Type it in the back chat.
Type it in the back chat.
And I'll write it down.
Okay.
And of course, we're going to yell out Beans' you know what I'm saying, contribution and everything. You smell me now? There we go. Man, what's up with the family, man? Shout out to everybody. I see y'all in the building.
Hey, y'all. Hey, sugar.
Shout out to everybody coming in the building. I love this, man. So, yeah, listen, just in case, if you still want to put in a last moment request, you still have about 30 to 45 minutes, because the revealing of the name of our new mascot for our show is going to come about the third segment, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get going. Jen, let's go ahead. You know what? I'm going to kick it off. All right, and then we're going to get to yours second. So we're going to start with mine first. We're going to start with my category first. All right, because I am Cat Daddy in the building. It is Cat Daddy in the building. Okay, now. So this is what we got, right? What I went on ahead and did was, for people that just in case, maybe one day you just might come across a couple extra bucks, and you might come across a couple extra bucks, and you might say to yourself, you know what? I actually want to get myself an exotic pet. So Cat Daddy got you. Cat Daddy got you. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at all the exotic cats that exist that you are allowed to own, and which ones are the best to keep as pets and which ones aren't. So let's go ahead and look at what we got right here. Let me just share this screen and let's go ahead and get it kicked off. And with that being said, hold on 1 second. There we go. I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 7:40 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. And I thank you all so much for tuning in. I see you in the back chat, Jen. All right, let's go ahead and get it.
This isn't your ordinary cat video. Today, we're diving into the world of the wildest looking, rarest, and most exotic felines that you can actually keep as pets. From cats that look like miniature leopards to others that pass as creatures from a fantasy film. Get ready. These are the 10 most exotic cats that you can have. Number 10, Savannah cat. Part African serval, part domestic cat.
Oh, and Jen, when you see the one that you yourself will be like, you know what? I think I would want one of those. Go ahead and let me know and let's talk about it. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I got mine on the list, but I ain't gonna tell y'all yet. I'm gonna wait for it to pop up.
This hybrid is tall, sleek, and fiercely athletic. With spotted fur and long legs, the Savannah looks like it leapt straight out of the wild. It's not just a cat, it's a conversation starter. Would you dare keep one of these leaping leopards at home? Number 9, Chauzy. Ever wonder what happens when you cross a jungle cat with a domestic feline? You get the Chauzy. It's long, lean, and built for speed.
Now I want you to look at this. You know what's so beautiful? Yeah, look at how it really looks like a
tiger.
lioness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like a
tigerish
little,
lion. It don't have a regular cat face. It don't.
It doesn't. It looks at it. Look at his nose. It looks like a. Yeah, he looks like a panther or.
That's
kind
it.
of
Cougar. Yeah, jaguar.
Cougar.
Jaguar.
Jaguar, he's in that
yes.
family. He looks like he's in that family.
Absolutely.
And that's
Isn't
a whole cat to keep at your house?
Yeah, they're exotic cats. These are literally exotic cats that are bred, and they are very expensive. But let's go ahead and get to it.
Its exotic lineage means it thrives on activity and mystery. It's like having a tiny panther stalking through your living room.
See?
Number 8, Snowshoe. Born with white boots and sapphire blue eyes, the snowshoe is a living contradiction. Sweet.
You like the eyes, don't you? It's the eyes, ain't it? It's the eyes. It's the eyes, right? It's them eyes.
Yet striking. A blend of Siamese and American Shorthair, this cat is both elegant and playful.
It looks calico. It feels
Look
calico.
at it. It looks Siamese. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It's like a tuxedo-wearing troublemaker with a heart of gold. Number 7, Cow Money. Once called the diamond-eyed cat of Thailand, the Cow Money is pure white and often has one blue and one gold eye. Royalty kept them hidden for centuries.
Hold on, real quick. What you say, Knight?
What'd you say, Knight?
Because Knightish put his Knightish put his daggone. I ain't gonna say what. All right, so listen, you can have more than one. I'm still gonna say your other one. I'll just add it. What's your name? Rabbit Peeps. Rabbit. I gotta write that down. Hey, look, Jen. Wait till I read these names off.
We're not gonna call him. His name is Peeps. I'm not Rabbit Peeps. Okay.
Name the rabbit. Oh, just Peeps.
Yes, just Peeps,
okay,
not
Peeps.
Rabbit Peeps. Like that's
Peeps.
Yeah, I was laughing because I'm like, we're not gonna call him, hey, Rabbit Peeps. No, we're gonna just say Peeps. Okay, I got you.
All right, I got it. All right, Peeps
Peeps
is on the list.
Cute. Yeah, it's like a marshmallow. Oh, because he's white. Oh, good job, Knightish. Oh,
Let's get it.
Okay,
let's get it. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be a fun show. It's gonna be interesting.
So yeah, you're basically adopting treasure. Ever seen a cat that glows like moonlight? Number 6, American Curl. You'll recognize it instantly. Those ears curve backwards like little horns of curiosity. The American Curl isn't.
How did they engineer that?
How does ears do that?
I believe they had to have been clipping them ears. You know how we like trim
Make
tails.
make a bow-legged dog.
Some dogs are half flop, like Beans. Beans, you can make Beans have the sharp ears. All you gotta do is get them clipped.
Lies you tell. Go ahead. I
Just
understand.
rare, it's friendly and people obsessed. Its ears may curl, but it'll curl right into your lap too. Evolution just had a little fun with this one. Number 5, Bengal cat. It's the house cat that wants to be a leopard. Bengals have glittering fur with rosettes and a wild edge to their spirit.
I'm not gonna lie, that's sexy as shit, bruh. You're not gonna tell me that is not, bruh. Imagine if you was able to walk that jump through the park. That is going to be a conversation starter. I promise you.
They're climbers, jumpers, and full of energy. Who knew the jungle could fit into your living room and still purr? Number 4, Lycoy. Nicknamed the werewolf cat, the Lycoy is partially hairless with patchy fur and a haunting stare.
It does look like a lichen. It does look like a lichen.
Yes, he looks like a whole werewolf.
It looks like it crawled natural, but it's all natural. Don't let I fool you. It's actually
Perfect for Halloween. All you guys who love Halloween, that's the cat you want to get the cute little witch hat for.
affectionate, a monster, or your next cuddle buddy. Number 3, Singapura. The smallest domestic cat breed in the world, the Singapura is all about big eyes and tiny size. It's delicate, curious, and always seems a bit surprised. A microfeline with a mega personality. How does so much...
That's too small for me. Anything that feels too much like a rodent, that's smaller than our mascot.
Look at his
Our
eyes,
mascot
though,
bigger than
yo.
that.
Look at his
Our
eyes.
mascot's pretty damn big. I didn't know that damn thing was that big. You know Michi hasn't been downstairs since he's came.
Mm-hmm. Because Michi gotta investigate and make sure ain't no shenanigans going on. I got you, Michi. I know what you're going through.
Nah, I think it's
He gotta make sure you ain't replacing him.
No. Michi, a bro.
Ask him.
I think he gotta get accustomed to be around a white boy. That's what it is.
Oh wow. Go ask Michi. He like this.
This
mofo. This mofo done brought another furry in here when I'm furry enough. I don't understand why he need more fur.
He is acting hella jealous. I swear on my
Yes, because that's usually when you get the same size animal, and like if it was a baby or something, like a little baby rabbit, he might be like, okay, yeah, but that thing is as big as him. So he's like,
bigger. He's a little bigger.
See, Michi is like, okay, what you trying to do for Pawpaw? You got furry over here. You want furry? You getting too furry greedy? You getting furry greedy, Pawpaw?
Yeah, he got a little size on him. But let's go and get back to it.
Much mischief fit in such a small frame. Number 2, Caracal. Okay, this one's wild. Literally. With tall, tufted ears and piercing eyes, the Caracal looks like...
That's my favorite. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like I've seen that in the backyard somewhere running around. Like,
no, I'm gonna tell you, you might have, because you from Detroit. I believe up in the mountains of Michigan, they have lynx.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that like in California. Like I've seen, like I feel like
that
that's
fur
just
tip ear.
It's ran around or somewhere, you know. I've seen you.
Yeah, snow leopards, lynx. I love, man, snow leopards' paws are huge.
Like it stepped out of an African savanna. While it's not legal everywhere, in some
oh
places,
my God, look how big he is to that human.
Think of it as elegant.
I told you. They're like
Wait
snow
a minute,
leopards.
rewind. Go look how big he is
big.
compared to that human that was standing in front of him.
Bow. Hold on, let me go ahead and do this. Bow.
Look at that.
That's a big dog. He's
bigger than the cat that walked past.
That's a medium-sized dog. Look at the paws.
Look at his paws.
Some places.
Look at those. That's not an average cat size. I'm telling you, it's not. This is a big cat, bro.
He's a big,
it's kept as an exotic pet. Think of it as elegance meets danger. Would you risk it? Number 1, Sphinx. Hairless, wrinkled, and strangely charming. The Sphinx is the alien.
My least favorite. I'm sorry. I've never got the fascination with these. It reminds me
with the hairless.
It's like a chinky-eyed naked mole rat. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just, I don't know. It feels incomplete. It's like it's something missing. I don't know. Fur.
Of the cat world. No fur, no fluff, but full of personality. These cats crave warmth and attention.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. If I was naked 24/7, I would want to be warm as well. I'm just saying.
They may look like villains, but they're lovers. Ever hugged a cat that feels like suede? And that wraps up our journey through the world of exotic cats.
All right, man. Shout out to definitely the world of exotic cats. Jen, we gotta give it up.
There you go. Hey, cynical one.
Gotta give it up for the world of exotic cats. Now,
you're barging good.
Yeah, I'm not. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me AC. Nah, you good. I gotta take this down. Hey, AC, my bad, brother. This is a closed panel, brother. I love you to death. Yeah, but this is me and Jen show, brother. So my bad about that. You know what I'm saying? Let me just. Did you hear what I was saying?
Nah, I heard you good. Go ahead.
Much respect. Hey,
how you doing? Hey, sugar.
The next time I open up the pen, I'll let you know. But yeah, when we do the nature show, brother, this is our duo. This is our duo.
All right.
Much respect. All right, Jen, let's go ahead and get back to it, man. Shout out to my man ACOG coming in the building, man. Shout out to AC.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Chop, always. Nah, for real, because, man, Chop will come up to the panel. Chop will come chop it up with your boy, man. So shout out to my dude, man. Shout out to the native. Let's go ahead, Jen. We're going to go ahead and get to your section. All right, now. So let's go ahead and get to Fur Mama. So, Jen, we're going to be talking about a certain breed of dogs, all right? So just like we talked about exotic cats, all right? We're now going to go ahead and shift it. We're going to switch over. And let's pull this up right here. Jen, you are going to navigate this segment. Every time you want me to pause it so you can say whatever it is you have to say, I got you. You just let me know I'm listening. But you are steering this one right here. So this is our pit stop so Jen can take the wheel for a moment. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. Let's go ahead and rock out. Hold on one second. Boom. There we go. Let me just make sure I got everything set up. All right, bow. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and share the screen. All right, y'all. So, Fur Mama, talk to the people about what it is that you know about dogs, what you see, and how you examine this. And I would like for you to tell me and the rest of the people, out of all of these dogs on the list, if you had to have one as your protector, which breed would you pick and why? Let's go.
These are the dogs I would take the leash off and walk you. Because a lot of y'all have gotten way too confident. I've said it before, but one way to see how a guy's mind works is to ask him, what's the biggest animal you could beat in a fight? And if you want to see how highly he thinks of himself, ask him, what's the biggest dog he could take down? Or if there's even one alive that he couldn't. TikTok has taught me a majority of y'all are KOing anything canine. Allegedly. Now, in their defense, there's over 350 breeds of dogs and the average man is bodying most of them. Dogs are built for friendship, some quite literally, and they're descended from a pack hunter who really isn't about the one-on-ones. Plus, dogs have one real way of delivering damage, and unless they have the size to make up for it, most dogs can't go band for band with the average man. The thing about size.
Oh!
Some canines are big enough to take you off the registry. Once dogs hit...
That's a bear.
That Tibetan Mastiff.
Yes, that's a bear.
Some canines...
Is it...
Okay? Once you reach that, you're now in the stage of grizzly.
Are big
no, that's a puppy.
Dogs hit that 140 to 150 pound range. They go from a loud inconvenience to something whose free will could potentially put you in a dirt motel. Bigger than that, and you got the kind of dog where every breath you take is by his blessing. Real quick, this isn't to demonize any breed or inspire you to test your luck against your dog. And also, don't take this too seriously. I know Fantasy Fight Club loves hills to die on. But first, we got the Kangal Shepherd is a Turkish Fido flex bred as a livestock guardian dog against jackals, wolves, and bears. Males on average get from 110 to 150 pounds, but ask around. Someone will tell you about their 180-pound attitude adjustment. An important distinction is that these aren't herding dogs. They're guarding dogs. The canine insurance policy pretty much are part of the herd, and any predators that flock around very quickly find out. Kangals.
How do you feel about the Kangal?
I like the Kangal. You have to be. I spoke about the last show that that I did by myself. I talked a lot about dogs and just like overall respecting the breed. That's why I keep making sure that I say that over and over again. You can't emphasize this any more than respecting the breed and knowing your breed and researching your breed. So if you do that, you'll find that certain breeds, you'll run across the Kangal, you'll run across the Tibetan Mastiff, and you'll realize, or the Malinois, and you'll realize how um their habits and their character, and you realize their temperament and whether or not it's good enough for your family or for you to own or for you to have on your property or whatever. But that's one of the reason why I always say that is because of dogs like this, like the Tibetan Mastiff, like the Kango, like the Malinois. You know, where those dogs they're highly dangerous if you don't respect the breed and train them and condition them right. Right.
So let
So
me
I
ask you
love
this.
Go ahead.
So let me ask you this, all right, for somebody who may be wondering. Somebody's like, man, I want one of those, but they live in an apartment. What would you say to
Nope,
that
you can't have
person?
one.
And they say, well, why not? I got a 3-bedroom.
Because of the size of the dog and the space that the dog is in. Their dogs are not like fish. Fish grow to their capacity. They grow to
According to
1/3 of the
yes,
capacity of their environment.
that is true.
Well,
That
they're
is
not
true.
your dog's not like small because you live in an apartment, and then when you get a house, he's gonna get a little bigger. He's gonna grow up, and then eventually he's gonna be a big old bull in a china shop. He's gonna be tearing up stuff because or he's gonna be problematic because he needs to have enough space to move around. Apartment might be good enough for a temporary situation, but again, respecting your breed, respecting your dog, respect the temperament, and realize certain dogs do not do well in certain environments. You
That
don't
is
want
a
to live in
fact.
Arizona and own a husky. Come on, guys. So
And
be realistic. So he's
and
not
you
gonna make
don't
it in
want to
here.
live in
He needs
Alaska.
land and he needs with a with a hairless cat.
Right, right. And I don't think most people that's northern of Alaska going towards Antarctica wants to have like short hair dogs.
Well, typically you probably wouldn't be able to get one out that way because of
You see what I'm saying?
the weather. So though you're probably going to run across
Exactly.
dogs that have a higher, that keep themselves warm, right? So
More density of fur. That's where you would have your huskies
right,
and so on and so forth, right?
right,
Even a German Shepherd, right? But
right.
no,
The
I
German
wouldn't bring a
Shepherd, right?
Doberman. I wouldn't bring a Doberman to northern Alaska. Nah.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's
I
go.
agree.
Will defend theirs in any situation. While the cellmate of Cerberus prefers intimidation,
Tell me when you want me to pause it. It's on you.
they'll catch a clean body if it gets there. The catch is, since Kangals are built to defend the defenseless, they're unironically really good with children. But with a temper,
Beloved, what does this mean? That's on your end, Jen. What does that mean? Is that hold on?
Are
You turned
you're
off.
Borging.
I'm Borgin.
The video was like, just come back out and come back, like the video. Sometimes you
All
have to
right.
like take it down and bring it back up.
Just refresh it. It's right here. No, I said, what does this mean right here? This comment I pulled up. What does that mean? Black Lexicon, what does that mean? Like, I'm just saying, let me know if that's something bad or whatever. I don't know. What does that mean? You turned off the YouTube
No,
feed?
Lexicon, my show, I had to end my show, but we came back up. So that was my show that and came back.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Let's get
that's
to
not.
it.
Yeah, I'm back up though. Go back over to my channel. I'm still up. Make sure you like, comment, guys.
Oh. Okay. You ready, Jen? You ready? Just making sure.
obituary. Apparently, some Kangals have snapped at their owners for getting too close to their own sheep.
Yeah, you
With
got
Kangals
it. Go
having the
ahead.
strongest bite of any dog at an alleged 743 pounds per square inch, a snap from a helicoptering horsehound hits much different. They're so protective, they even protect some of the predators they were hired against. In Namibia, ranchers and cheetahs share an area code, and in a world where a dead cow can set your entire family back, many cheetahs become chalk outlines in the name of asset protection. But having Kangals and Anatolians on site, which as far as I understand are Americanized Kangals, the cheetahs get run off by canine conflict resolution before the ranchers have to reach for a permanent solution. The Kangal option actually reduced cheetah trappings and killings by 80%, and in some places they're providing the same deterrent service to wolves. So all in all, they're still a good dog, just not for everyone. And not just because they need space, experience, and most importantly, a purpose, they need discipline, because gentle parenting means Turkish Tank rips your arm out of the socket the first time he sees a squirrel. This fluff.
It's messing up, Jen.
It's playing.
It's playing.
Yeah, it was. We just Michi. Michi be a code word if it's Borgin.
Forged in the
Bet. Michi's the code word. I like that code word.
Pounds of Caucasus, the Caucasian Shepherd is also called the Russian Bear Dog, even though they're not Russian, and you're liable for a lecture if you call them that in front of the wrong person. They also weren't bred to hunt bears. They're also livestock life insurance. It's just that calorie blocking a bear might just come with a job description. The blow-dry Tasmanian Devil comes in two forms, the longer coated mountain type and the shorter coated.
He said the blow-dry Tasmanian Devil. Bruh, his jokes be almost...
Step version. The mountain brand are the big boys, and usually the ones that can get to over 200 pounds.
Hold on, bro.
And I promise you, you are not.
Did you see that? Can you imagine? What the? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you know what? He doesn't look like he's a small guy. He looks like he probably might be, average, maybe close to 5'10", 6 feet, whatever, decent sized guy. Look at how.
Ones that can get to over 200 pounds. And I promise you are not choking out a Wolverine on creatine with war experience. The dog, also called the ovcharka, was used in World War II as Soviet Union guards that would gatekeep Soviet gulags. So they might not send you there, but they'll keep you in its custody. So even though they didn't originate in Russia, before the Soviet Union developed an atomic bomb, they mobilized a furry nuke in the form of Fido. Also, a good amount would patrol the Berlin Wall, and after the wall came down and the dogs were adopted out, many of the veterans would suddenly remember their orders whenever near the past tense wall and would robotically walk in obedience to a wall that wasn't there. So yeah, folks messed around and created an absolute unit of a sleeper agent. It is until you have about 200 pounds of dog resisting your will that you realize what the amounts of Caucasus were cooking.
That junk laid, hey, bro, did you see how he just laid him out and just stood over him like, nah, do something? Look at how he was like, bruh.
200 pounds.
Sleeper agent. It is until you have about
look at this shit.
Pounds of dog resistance.
Bow. Yeah, stay down.
200 pounds of dog just in your face.
Look at the dog under him, though. The dog under him is like, oh, shit. Do that dog's head that's on the ground, his mind is going, oh, shit.
The amounts of Caucasus were cooking. There's a reason this domesticated bear is used in Russian prisons. Imagine packs of ovcharkas roaming the city of Berlin at the expense of anyone unlucky enough to run into them. Well, you don't need imagination. For one of the dogs next, it's a reality.
I can only imagine, Jen, what the fur around your house factor gotta be with
Looks
that.
like, right, you more than a Swiffer.
Oh my God.
You probably he probably needs a certain kind of grooming because
I can only imagine.
He's as big as a human, so how you gonna get him in the bathtub? Like, your normal little dog, you can just put him in the bath.
Ain't no way you not leaving out looking like a whole, like,
you gonna have
dryer,
so much fur on you.
You gonna look like a dryer lint sheet.
And then he's probably got an undercoat and a coat, so that's probably sucky in the wintertime, in the summertime.
Let's go. Beautiful.
This is honestly the first place my mind.
Damn, that thing gorgeous.
Oh,
hey, bro,
my baby.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Hold tight. We gotta, we gotta give a round of applause.
Now you want a Cane Corso. Get out of here.
Nah, man. I got a for this one. I'm sorry, that thing was sexy.
Yeah.
When after hearing about the man versus dog debate, you tell him to sit, he looks at you like this. What is your next move? Daikujo decides to climb on your couch where he knows he's not allowed. What is your vehicle of retribution? I pray it's not a rolled up newspaper. He's gonna make you a small section of the next one. Latin is like a linguistic black light that tells the full story of a word. When you shine it on Cane Corso, Canis is dog.
I can see right now, that's that dog. You'll love him to death, but you'll hate you'll just have to get used to drool all the time. Yeah. I can tell you know that, right? You know that.
Drool
them type dogs. Drool is going to be a big problem. Yep. Facts.
And Corso or Cohors,
but Cane Corso, they don't salivate.
Okay. Okay.
When they're hungry or they want something to eat.
Okay.
So the drooling factor, the excessive drooling factor is what you're talking about. Just the mouth that's just be juicy for no reason because saliva is trapped inside those jaws. But Cane Corsas are pretty good about that, and I've never seen like a really dirty, you know,
Cane Corso.
someone not taking care of that drool. Yeah, the Cane Corso.
Okay.
So you get that with other dogs that have more of a flappier face.
Okay. Let's get back to it.
Dog. Corsos, or actually Corsi, are kind of the guard dog, and they're descended from ancient Roman war dogs known as Canis pugnax. For Corsi, the Italian mastiff would attack enemy lines in battle with buckets of flaming, scalding hot oil strapped to their backs. Fun fact, in my culture, cani is the name of a spice you put on dishes, and to me it's all good, but to someone who's never had it before or doesn't know how to handle it, it can be an overseasoned assault on the senses. Same story with the uber black of dogs. Handle them wrong and they're a one-way trip straight to Valhalla. And with many over 120 pounds, I do.
Look at that shit.
Yes, if you guys follow Raising Bane, Bane is definitely about 130 pounds, a massive. I mean, a massive dog.
Massive.
So yeah, you're gonna get a big dog with that breed. But there's no small version of that dog. You know, like you can get a schnauzer, you can get a miniature schnauzer, and a big schnauzer standard.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other version of a cane. They're all big. Every last one of them.
So Black Lexicon said, when I get back, I need to ask you about what do you think about poodles? All right.
Okay.
So I guess let's save that just in case he's not here to go ahead and hear what you got to say. When he comes back, let's go ahead and respond to him. Let's go.
I do believe every conscious breath you take is with their consent. Again, they're guard dogs that protect their pack, and within it, they're docile family dogs that you can trust with the kids. But the same dog that could
wait. I need you real quick. Look at her head and the dog's head. Matter of fact, look at her head and both of the people's heads. You need both of them to make that dog's head.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
That protect their pack, and within it, they're docile family dogs that you can trust with the kids. But the same dog that can tear a wild boar in half like a phone book would absolutely turn.
That is gorgeous. That sheen, I love that black sheen in the sun. How it gets kind of purple, metallic, like that shit is gorgeous.
And fun fact about Canes, guys, they do very, very well on a raw diet. So imagine that.
Okay.
When they're it adds the same thing with Presa Canario. If you start them on a raw diet, something about that adds to their their skin and their fur. But then also the urban legend is that it keeps the taste in their mouth. So when they attack you, it's nothing. They're used to eating raw meat.
The taste of blood itself. Right,
other dogs get the taste of blood at some point, and then they lose their mind. The urban legend on the Cane Corso or even with the Presa Canaria is that you want to start them on a raw diet because it keeps that alertness on them.
That actually makes sense. That actually does.
It's weird, but it's no science behind it.
Logical.
But it's urban, it's one of the urban legends that people are like, no, keep your dog on a raw diet because you want him to be able to attack someone. He already got the taste of blood in his mouth.
Oh wow. Yeah. That actually that sounds smack on point. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody, hey, look, man, we gotta do this shit again, man. Give it up for the fur mama. Come on now, you need to know something about dogs. I'm telling you right now, holla at my folks, man. Holla at our peoples, bro.
This might be the most underrated dog out here. First time I saw one, I genuinely thought it was a customized cane. And while they look similar, at up to and often over 140 pounds, the Presa Canario somehow tankier than the canine Italian stallion. Don't get it twisted. The Spanish Mastiff off the Canary Islands is 404.
Hold on. Bruh. Look at this shit.
And
look at her. Look at
she just holding them like, come on, Bauer, come on, Clarence.
No. They're holding her. Okay, that's not. No, they're walking her. She's not walking them. They're telling her where they're going, and she doesn't have a choice.
He is. That's AI. That's crazy.
Nah. That ain't no AI. Nah, we're gonna stop that. That's an actual dog. That's an actual dog size in comparison to that human right here. Boom. That's her size.
The human.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Canary Islands is 404 in most men. They just might have been brought over by Spanish conquistadors, and they were admired for their intelligence, toughness.
I've always liked that kind of tiger stripe.
That
like
brindle. Yeah.
That boxer, all of that. Now you know that's a mama right there. See the nipples? That's a mama right.
Wait,
that's a
so
mama
that
right there.
that fur pattern on a dog is a brindle, but on a cat it's a Bengal. It's not a Bengal.
Really?
What is it called? What do you guys? A tabby, right? That all those.
But I
when
thought
it,
on
when the
dogs
cat,
it was
all
called.
those colors.
I thought on a dog it was called a tiger stripe.
No,
I used to hear that tiger stripe.
Some dogs have tiger
Really?
stripes. They're two colors.
Okay,
But when they're a
okay.
multitude of the set colors, when they're brown, gray, black, and white, and they have all that stripes, all those colors in them, it's a brindle. It's like a marble kind of effect. But it's called something different when cause cats look like that too. They have those multicolors.
Okay. Thank you, Fur Mama. Let's go.
Like a fitted sheet, they won't fold. But they were also bred specifically to exterminate wild or stray dogs. And that's something I'm gonna touch on later, because LGDs like Ovchakas, they're not meant to murk predators. Just discourage them. They bred the Presa Canario to erase other dogs. That's basically a canine assassin. The hired gun was also a reoccurring character in dogfighting rings, even after it was criminalized. Because of this, the pride of the Canary Islands almost went extinct in the 60s. Luckily, a breed society, Club Español de Presa Canario, was formed, and they came up with a breed standard. The standard was approved in '89, and the Presa Canario was recognized as the official dog of the Canary Islands. The goal was to help the Presa make a comeback, and today they're still going strong. They have a lifespan that can last over a decade, despite all the nerfs that come with being a big dog. Which means we're talking about the dog that has fought its own kind, its own biology, and literal extinction. Not the type I want to start problems with. Now let the record show that the muscle of canary is the equivalent of a canine wet wipe around family. But any burglars getting blacklisted from the census.
Yeah.
A zoo in China caught heat for trying to pass off a dog as an African lion. Oh, it didn't last long, and they were for sure wrong. But when you squint at a Tibetan Mastiff, you see their inspiration. This wolfy mammoth is one of the oldest dog breeds alive, and they were used.
You know that picture is in a real Asian zoo.
Mm-hmm.
You know they really did that. Hey, look at the paper background. This looked like look. I didn't see prison pics that got better background with champagne glasses and bubbles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is what, and they tried to pass them off as lions. They got big ass chow chows. But yeah, let's go ahead and listen about this dog.
It's one of the oldest dog breeds alive, and they were used to protect Buddhist monasteries and Tibetan monks from apex.
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to have one of them, but I can't front. That's gonna have to be a strictly outside dog. I would have like a full-fledged like shed pen. Like it would be like a full-fledged like small house for it. It would definitely have more than enough room, different chambers and everything. That's not coming into my house. That's not getting on my couch. That's not getting on my couch. I'm sorry. No.
He gonna be inside with you chilling.
No.
Usually they're not. And the crazy thing about it is the big old dogs that look so scary that can tear a boar in half and confront a bear. Literally would like sit on your lap.
Be the most gentle.
Yeah.
Like perfect example on a basic big dog that most of us know about and have a Great Danes. Great Danes are very gentle dogs for real. They're not no real. I mean, every dog gonna bark and do his thing, but man, Great Danes be on some chill shit. But you wouldn't think that looking at the size of it when you see it.
Ironically, the standard poodle, the big poodle, and the what's the Dalmatian? They're not as friendly as you think either.
Okay.
You think Dalmatians are friendly because of how we've been indoctrinated by Disney and everything.
The movie.
Yeah, and the fact that they're fire dogs, but they're also fire dogs. They're not afraid of running. They're a little bit aggressive. They're not just so sweet because they're looking for their 100 puppies. And then the same thing with poodles. Our concept of a poodle is because it's so cute and it's got little paws and its little fluffy round tail. But a standard poodle, a big one, they're not nice. They have attitudes, and they don't really, care to be around a person. So yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay, nah, facts. Let's get it.
Threats like wolves, bears, and snow leopards. Traditionally, the hound of the Himalayas will sleep all day and patrol the villages at night. So if you take in a Tibetan Mastiff, you may find their habits nocturnal. They're built different. I'm talking genetically sequenced abnormally. Back in the day, Tibetan Mastiffs were bred with Tibetan wolves because the dogs have a special protein that helps red blood cells carry oxygen 50% more efficiently. This mutation does not appear in other dogs, but you do see it in the Tibetan subspecies of gray wolf, which is why the sentient hair salon pile can survive such a high altitude. It's not hard to see how a full-grown literal Clifford can send wolves running.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I wanted to mention. These are guardian dogs, not attack dogs. They don't want you dead, necessarily, just gone. They're not out here looking for smoke, and if you have one, you'll find the most dangerous thing about them is the constant slobbering can be a slip hazard. But there's
Michi.
The man name financially. The problem is, like all fads, it's mastiffs and anyone knew what to do with, except the dogs. The Tibetan persuasion started forming feral packs where they've killed livestock, hunted native brawl sheep, and even
Michi.
leopards, bears, and now even humans. Now we've got thousands of feral Uber dogs roaming the Tibetan plateau, making life
Smitty, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was hollering out Michi. Now I can, but I was hollering out Michi a few minutes ago.
I think it was a delay. I think it was a delay.
So just rewind it a bit so we can go back and hear what we didn't hear.
Okay. Let me go ahead.
And while you're doing that, oh yeah, go ahead, rewind, because I wanted to say something.
Tell me about what? About this far?
Go back to the Tibet. Well, he's just a few minutes because it's just bored.
Right here.
Right, a little bit back before that. Right there, that's good.
Additionally, the hound of the Himalayas would sleep all day and patrol the villages at night. So if you take in a Tibetan Mastiff, you may find their habits nocturnal. They're built different. I'm talking genetically sequenced abnormally. Back in the day, Tibetan Mastiffs were bred with Tibetan wolves because the dogs have a special protein that helps red blood cells carry oxygen 50% more efficiently. This mutation does not appear in other dogs, but you do see it in the Tibetan subspecies of gray wolf, which is why the sentient hair salon pile can survive such a high altitude. It's not hard to see how a full-grown literal Clifford can send wolves running. And that's what I wanted to mention. These are guardian dogs, not attack dogs. They don't want you dead.
I'm just going to refresh it, Jen. Please, y'all, just have 2 seconds of patience. Here we go.
Okay.
Let me refresh.
So on that note of that, though, what they said that the Tibetan is a guard dog, and they don't want you. They don't want to hurt you. They just want you gone. So on that note, I think I mentioned this in my last show, and I think I mentioned this before when I talked about dogs. I give you the example, the Joe Rogan example, that a pit bull is a person protector, and a German Shepherd is a property protector. So what he just said is that they don't want you. Their goal, that's why he said up until this point, we've been telling you about guardian dogs. So the Tibetan Mastiff, the Kango, the Cane Corso, they're all guardian dogs, which they're great for if you got properties, you got a whole bunch of land. You know, they're gonna patrol the land. They're gonna survey the environment. They're gonna be more comfortable, and they're feeling their purpose by them walking around, making sure that everything is okay on the outside. They're not as concerned with cuddling up against you and making and being next to humans until till their job is done. So that's why you need to understand about your dog, because you might get a dog because you think that it's gonna protect your house, and it's really not a cuddler because it's a protector. And you're mad because now the dog doesn't want to hang out. You know, you're not hanging out with the dog when his job is to protect your property. You want a dog that cuddles, that will protect the people. Look into that breed, i.e. like the pit bull or bully breeds. That's why they're always next to the person and not roaming the property. So
I see what you're saying.
You know, that's why he said they're not going to kill you. They just want you gone. So they're not going to attack you until you cross the threshold, which is coming into their territory of their area that they protect, which is usually your yard. So I think I
see
talked
what
about
you're
that
saying.
last time, and make sure it's clear. A person be like, "Well, my dog doesn't want to hang out in the house." He's more concerned with making sure your property, your yard is safe, all that. Yeah. So just respect the breed.
Okay, now. Okay, now. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get it. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Let me pull it back up. My bad, y'all. Screen. Boom. All right, let's go.
It's gone. They're not out here looking for smoke, and if you have one, you'll find that the most dangerous thing about them is the constant slaughtering can be a slip hazard. But there's a catch. The Tibetan Mastiff wasn't just insurance, they were a status symbol, especially in China. One named Big Splash sold for $1.5 million, so they can ruin you physically and financially. The problem is, like all fads, the TM hype faded fast, and the outcome was more abandoned mastiffs than anyone knew what to do with. Except the dogs. The Tibetan persuasion started forming feral packs where they've killed livestock, hunted native Baral sheep, and even attacked ancient enemies like snow leopards, bears, and now even humans. Now we've got thousands of feral Uber dogs roaming the Tibetan plateau, making life air-conditioned hell for snow and putting paws. But I've never. I don't know what's with all the videos of Tibetan.
Oh, hold on.
Same place.
Hold on. You were barking just a second, but go back like 10 seconds. Am I tripping, or did you hear that man say that because the dog was so revered, that it became so expensive that they couldn't afford it? So now there's a bunch of feral,
Yes.
big ass dogs running around in packs, just charging stuff on the.
That is correct. Wait
a minute. What?
Yeah. Apparently there are so many of them. So look, what I'm gonna do is this, right?
Go back to that picture when they're in that little gathering. Oh my God! Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
One sec. Boom. Let me pull this up.
There's so many that nobody want that they run wild.
Right here. Right.
That's crazy.
Right there.
Look at all of them. Look at the babies.
She said, "Look at the babies."
Look at the brown one. Come here, you. Oh, look at the babies.
That's a lot of damn dogs. But see,
and all of them is 100 pounds plus.
But see, even down to why I recognize why we have euthanization here, I don't agree. I just.
You got to be able to control the.
Yeah, look at this. Like, let's just be for real, bruh. Like, this is literally what could be the case in triple stack, quadruple stack here in America if we didn't have these type. See, over there, they don't have the regulations that we have. So that's how they got this, dilemma. Look at this shit.
They also have the land too, so where we don't like our stray dog situation is inner city, but you notice you go out to the country.
Yeah.
And the people, they don't have that to concern, because if they have stray dogs, the dogs learn to live.
They have miles and miles and miles of just grass and fields and rivers and lakes. Yeah, that's
right.
true.
But if you go in the city, you got to worry about where the stray dogs right there in the alley, because they'd have nowhere else to go. Look at the babies.
Oh, so let me pull this down. So anyway,
wait, go back to our Tibetan master. We gotta figure this.
Yeah, hold on. I was because a little commercial popped up, so I got us.
Oh yeah, and he's good. His narration is awesome.
He is awesome, isn't he? No, for real. Listen, for those of you who might be wondering who is this, whatever, blah blah. This is one of us, a brother named Casual Geographics. You just type in Casual Geographics. Like he actually makes it very interesting, man.
Mm-hmm.
I see why he's in the millions. Because he does a phenomenal job on his narration. Let's go ahead and
one night. Yeah, one night, the night that I was looking into the exotic animals, I think your PC messed up or something. You had to, because it was me and AOG up here. And he was telling me about the panther attacks and the tiger attacks. And then we pulled up one of his videos and watched about the Panther attack. And we started watching it. Like, AOG, shout out to you for inspiring this show.
So, look, Jen.
What is that?
What we're going to do is we're going to take a detour, beloved. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
You can hear me? All right.
Yeah.
We're going to take a detour. Now, reason why, because I think you know how it is. What I'm going to do, hold on, history. What the? All right, so here we go. Give me 1 second. Let me just do this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to refresh my YouTube. So let me go ahead. Nancy, if you would be oh so kind as to maybe just give us some little tunes to listen to while all of this goes through, I would appreciate it.
Yes, because I don't have no nun jokes.
You remember that one? You remember that one?
Yes.
Ah, shit. All right, y'all hold on real quick. We almost there. I just had to like reset everything. Just let me know.
That was a good dog video.
Nah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So let me turn this down. All right, there we go. All right, so what I'm gonna do, Jen, I'm gonna step out the studio. Just entertain the people for like, I don't know, 7 to 10 seconds. I'll be right back.
You're gonna leave me up here to my own devices? No. Okay, 7 to 10 seconds. Okay, entertain y'all. I don't have a nun joke. I don't have a dog joke either. No, okay, but y'all, okay, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to shamelessly plug myself. Thank you for anyone who's watching on my side. Thanks for any of you guys that are participating, and keep, as we build this, it's a slow build, so it's coming. We're going to do more and more shows like this, and just us sitting around just talking about the things that are interesting and fun to us in regards to the animal world. Please, please, please submit if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions. There's actually, I think it's myspiritisanimal@gmail.com, and just send us whatever you want email wise, and we'll look into it and we'll bring it up on the show. Also, check out Sir Bingsington's journey, and that's YouTube, his YouTube page. He's got 17 subscribers. You guys go subscribe to Beans. His page is called Sir Bingsington's Journey over on YouTube. Okay, so that was my little after this messages commercial break promotion.
All right, so can you hear me, Jen?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, I'm good. Nah, just making sure. All right, y'all. So now things are about to get real wild. It's about to get real wild. And yes, after this segment, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get to the names. All right, y'all. So this is our segment before the names. All right. Let me see. What is... Hold on. Let me see something here. All right, back. So what I want to do now at this point is I want to go ahead and pull this video. Oh, shit. Babe, can you come get the rabbit? It's behind the bar.
You didn't mute yourself.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Oh, shit, I didn't. Oh, shit. Sorry.
You done yelled the baby is behind the...
No, I did.
The baby, come get the baby.
He's behind the bar.
He getting out and moving around. He like, y'all don't have a name for me yet. I'm about to get out here.
Oh, let me see him real quick, babe.
My phone.
Said he's very upset. Hold on.
Oh, was I loud, babe?
All right, y'all. So in a moment, we're gonna go ahead. Oh shit! See you knocking over stuff. We got our buddy.
It's a lot happening over there, huh, Bean Bean?
Yeah, we got our buddy here, and we going. You want to say anything? I forgot rabbits don't talk. I forgot. Anyway, we're gonna get to that in a minute. Babe, come get him. Go that way. Go that way. Babe, he's going behind the bar again.
He's getting out of here.
Like he keeps going.
Oh, my phone fell on the couch. I'm coming, Beans. Okay. That's what happened. My phone fell. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, he stays behind the bar.
He knows where the good stuff is.
All right, y'all. So, all right, Jen, we're gonna go ahead and get to this. Jen, this is where it starts to get really, really wild.
Wild. Now it's gonna get wild.
It's about to get wild, Jen. So now
don't promise me a good time.
So now what we about to do is we are about to get his ass. I'm just gonna chase
like a whole child. And he running probably. I can just imagine her trying to catch him. He's like, He's like, not today, Satan. Because yes, I can just imagine.
Right, so,
he just hopping his little fat butt out of here.
Jen, now you know where we're getting ready to go. You know we're getting ready to go, Jen?
Where? To Funky Town.
We're going to outer space, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're going to go to the space with animals. We're going to space. Jen, this is where it gets wild, but it's going to get even wilder soon. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to listen to this segment that speaks about how NASA science has sent different animals into space. And what was the results? Yeah, and these animals, they sent the fur babies into the outer moon, man. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see what we got. I'm praying to God
about astronauts who've gone into or returned from orbit. Each such flight is a test of strength, a huge risk, defying the laws of physics. But humans aren't the first living beings to have been in space. The real pioneers were animals. Different creatures, from mice to monkeys, opened the door to the stars for humanity. But
hey, Michi, pause.
Scientists don't like to talk, and it's not.
Okay, you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on your page. I think on your vertical, you got the StreamYard link up there. I'm about to hit it because I'm about to take Beans out because he's got to go for a walk. So
what you got to do?
Hold on.
I'm gonna let the video play while you transition.
Right. So leave this one up and then bring the other one up, and because that's also gonna be me. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. So just go ahead and then you got the other one, right? You got the link in the on the vertical side. So I don't know if you still see it.
All right.
Because I think I just hit it. So okay.
Right. I got you, fam. I'm looking.
All right.
Reason. In this video, you'll learn the fate of the real first cosmonauts. You'll find out what information is usually suppressed and the reason for this secrecy. You'll find out what actually led to successfully sending a person into space and what the true price of progress is. Progress that's measured in the lives of animals. A duck and a rooster were sent up in a balloon. Every single one of the participants in these experiments survived. In general, that's nothing surprising. But let's move beyond the era before the airplane. We're interested in space. The first living creatures specially sent into space were common fruit flies. They traveled aboard an American V-2 rocket and returned to Earth alive. The overload didn't hurt such tiny creatures. And then 2 years later, a monkey was sent into space. It was necessary to study the effect of to a human than a monkey. The subject was a rhesus macaque named Albert II. Albert I was also sent up and could have become the first ape in space, but its rocket didn't go high enough. At the same time, almost all of the documentation related to the flight is missing. Perhaps for a reason. Albert II's flight ended tragically. The parachute failed. The macaque crashed upon landing, and this animal...
Yeah, the monkey died, Jen. Jen, the monkey died. Didn't make it. The monkey didn't make it. So that was test number one. Test number one was sending the monkey into outer space. Closest thing to a human. Could it possibly survive? Right. So listen, because the StreamYard is extremely goofy right now, what we're gonna do is am I on, Jen? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah, but I'm seeing that
I can hear you.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I'm saying
Hey,
that I'm
say something.
Mic check 1 2. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Because I just froze up on my end. I'm looking at it. Hold on. So hold on.
Now I can hear you, my ear.
Nah, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, you're good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah. What do you say? His thing is messing up. Okay, I guess I'm up here by myself again. All right. All right. Take puppy potty. Okay, so since I'm up here by myself and he's taking a break, I guess I have to talk to y'all. Come on. So
I'm right here.
Okay. I was gonna say,
I got kicked out my own damn stream. Y'all know how that go.
Right.
I got kicked out my own shit, so I had to. It's acting funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to 1 second. Let me pull this up. There we go. Let me pull this up. And I'm gonna see if it actually plays okay. If it don't, everybody, I'm gonna put it in the background and then I'm gonna go ahead and just like pull it back up here and there so we can get the visuals as we go. But it would be best if we just listen to it. So let's just go ahead and get back to radio mode. All right, we're gonna go on radio mode. Let's try it again.
Wasn't the only victim. At the time, scientists tried sending apes into space quite often. They were implanted with different sensors. The animals were given a sedative before launch. The mortality rate among monkeys at this stage was very high. About 2/3 of them died on missions or shortly after landing. Now, imagine these numbers for launches involving people. The first mouse in space also turned out to be a sacrifice. The V2 rocket it was flying in crashed. Other space mice were also unlucky. Few of them could have expected to live long and happy lives, but this was only the beginning. On the 22nd of July, 1951, the Soviet Union launched a rocket to an altitude of 101 kilometers, or 62 miles, with dogs named Tsigan and Dizik on board. These were the first superior animals.
Now they sent the fur babies out to space, Jen. All right, Jen, you remember the show Homeboys in Outer Space?
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that video. I don't know what's happening. I hear your background music, but I don't hear none of that video playing.
You don't hear none of the video?
I didn't. I could see it, but I didn't hear it.
You can't hear it?
I hear all I hear is your background music.
Hey, hold on. Let me go here. Hold on.
Sometimes you gotta, that happens. Sometimes you gotta take the video down and then bring it back up. Like let it reload.
Nah, I could have not. It was looking smooth on my end.
I can see it. It was fine. I just can't hear anything. I heard your background music.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Let's pull this back up. Let's start over on this one. All right. You ready? Tell me if you can hear this and if it's smooth.
Or 62 miles with dogs Sigan and Dizik on board. These were the first.
So these are the first time they sent dogs into outer space.
No.
Fur babies are in that ship in outer space. Let's go.
Superior animals to survive such a flight. Information about these dogs was kept in the strictest secrecy for 40 years. Only then did it become clear that
because they knew all the fur mama ancestors was going to pow on and dog pow the shit out of them. They knew that. They knew that.
Dizik only lived 1 week after he returned to Earth. He died on his next mission. Sigan was more fortunate. He lived another 10 years. But there was a trip to orbit ahead, and this one was fatal. An ordinary stray dog named Laika became the first animal to enter the orbit of our planet. At first, she spent a long time in the onboard mock-up, and before the flight, she also underwent an operation to implant breath and pulse sensors.
Wait.
Nope, not today. Not today. Sorry.
That's so crazy.
They sent the fur babies to space.
I remember the Leica story. I remember the Leica story.
You do? I don't.
That's
I'm listening.
No, that's the first dog that we know of to actually go sit in orbit. Yeah, and then we knew that that was actually in rotation and up there and trying to see like how long and it would be able to survive. I remember that like being part of information.
I didn't know that. Nah, you know something I don't know. You know something I didn't know. For real, fam. I didn't know about this until I came up on this video. Let's go.
Oh no, the other two dogs I didn't know.
Oh, shoot.
Earth in orbit.
Wait, what you say? My bad.
The other two dogs before that I didn't know, but the Leica story was famous, kind of.
Oh, okay. Let's get it. Let's get it.
About 7 hours after launch, she died. This was due to overheating and tremendous stress. It's simply impossible to imagine. How does it feel for a small dog to be in orbit?
All by yourself, all of that. Like, that's crazy.
When it's completely surrounded by lifeless, dangerous space. Some believe that the lack of a thermoregulation system is to blame for Laika's death. According to another version, she died as a result of an interruption in her oxygen supply. There are many possibilities, some more terrible than others. With the dog's body on board, the satellite made more than 2,000 orbits around the planet before burning up in the atmosphere. People were told about Laika as if she was still alive. The truth was revealed much later. After Laika's flight, scientists attempted sending other dogs, monkeys, rabbits, frogs, and mice into space. Not all managed to even leave the ground. The rockets often exploded during launch, but this didn't stop scientists' efforts. After Laika's tragic flight, they decided to send other dogs into orbit. They needed to be two lightly colored and pretty females. The former to make them more visible on the monitors.
Why did they say they had to be females?
I think he's getting ready to explain why they have to be a female. But
Let's go.
The light color because you can see them. The dark dogs can't see them. The dark.
Let's see what they say.
The latter, so the dogs would look good in photos. To do this, the mutt dogs Belka and Strelka were chosen. After heavy training, they spent about 25 hours in orbit, and they were able to return alive. This made Belka and Strelka stars of space exploration. Sometime late after landing, Strelka gave birth to 6 healthy puppies. Both dogs lived in an aviary at the Institute until the end of their days. They never went into space again. But why dogs? Why did these animals play such an important role in space exploration? They're easily trainable and have good health and can easily survive even in terrible conditions. There have been some famous apes as well. Ham became the first chimpanzee astronaut. He helped scientists prove that simple tasks can be performed in space. Ham's fate can be called lucky. He survived. After his flight, he lived in various zoos for 17 years. There's a grave in the Museum of Space History in memory of him. Finally, it was time to take a chance. On April 12, 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to go into...
Apparently, Jen, now, how do you feel about this? Well, science felt what was necessary to do was to go ahead and test this theory out on animals. Now, as bad as it was that these animals passed away, but think about the ships that just exploded. Now,
Yeah,
we
I
have had it.
remember watching.
Yeah.
I was a kid watching one about the monkey, and it was a big deal
You
when it
saw that when you
exploded.
was a kid, for real?
There was one of the monkeys. I was little. I was a little kid too, and it was something to do about them launching a monkey into space, and um, we were gonna watch it like at school, but it exploded. It exploded on TV. So that I remember that being a
On
moment of like
national
trauma.
television.
Yeah, because they were televising it of the monkey going to
That's
space,
wild.
and it was on a show or something. I was a little kid. And I just remember watching that on like a news review, like them reviewing what happened, and it was the news and hearing that that the ship didn't make it off the ground, and then actually seeing a video image of it, the monkey. I remember that one being a monkey when I was a little kid, and I remember
Okay.
the like of the dog, um, because I remember that story. Like you said, I kind of told the story afterwards because it was a
Uh-huh.
stray dog, but the story kind of lived on as if the dog, like she was still alive even after she passed. So then when she passed, it was a big deal too. They was like, they announced that over the airwaves too, like the dog finally was gone. So that was a big
Oh,
deal too. You see that he said it. It made news, and it made 2,000 orbits around the
right.
Earth. And then when the ship just was destroyed, that
Mm-hmm.
also made news because we knew that the dog was up there, but a lot of people didn't know the dog was dead, or had expired all that time. They thought when the ship went down, that's when the dog had expired. So I just
Let me
remember that
ask you
story being
this.
out when I was
Do you
little.
remember, like, because the only thing that I really remember growing up, we're not too far off. Only thing I remember growing up is they would have like the you can save an animal, like just like the kids in
The
Africa, not be
ASPCA, right?
right, the PBS and all of that. But I don't really remember them talking too much about animal like abuse or the science and all of that. Like that's the one, like I don't remember that exactly.
Right. Well, when they back then when they did speak about it, they spoke about that on the abusive side of it being with animal testing human products.
Right,
So you would hear that like that's when you would find out when you were little, you'd be like, well, why do I care if this was tested on animals?
right, right,
But as you got older, you started to realize they started the animals, and then also the generic idea that most people think when they say testing on animals, they're using other animals like cats and bunnies, guinea pigs. When we really found out over the decades that they've been also using dogs just as evenly. So now you're starting to hear like the beagle rescues because beagles are docile. Golden retrievers. They're kind of coveted by Caucasian America as a
right.
whole. Because they'll have like whole beagle conventions and golden conventions where people get together in support of
Mm-hmm.
these dogs because they're commonly used for animal testing. So now you hear a lot more about it, and it's kind of progressed over the years. Um, but you're right. Back then, you didn't really hear anything about it because the automatic assumption when you hear animal testing is not on a dog or a cat. It's on
Right,
another
right,
animal,
right,
a rabbit or a guinea pig or something.
right.
And you're not thinking about it because you're like, well, it's not a dog. You know, I got a dog. They're not testing. But now when you start to see the news and you start to hear more about it, you're like, wait, this whole time they've been testing on German Shepherds and Beagles and Rottweilers and Pit Bulls. And yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead. We want to get up with the rest of this video. And right after that, we're going to go ahead and we want to get to these names, man. We're going to get to these names, man. Shout out again to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually surprised. I had a lot more participation than what I thought I would have, and I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get it. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, see, now they offended Fur Mama. Now they're offending Cat Daddy. All right. No, real talk. Now they offending Cat Daddy. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get to it.
There were still other creatures. Felicette became the first cat to visit outer space. To monitor her condition during the flight, electrodes were implanted in Felicette's brain. The astrocat was able to enter zero gravity and make it back alive. After the flight, scientists studied Felicette for several months. And then, unfortunately, she died. And here's an interesting fact.
Because cats don't belong in space. Look at how it's like they're in a... Why it look like they in a guillotine?
Oh, that's a little space suit.
Look, count from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at Michi. Look at Michi like, Dad. Dad. What is going on, Dad? What is this?
You're going on a trip on a little rocket ship. Going through the skies.
Oh, man. This is crazy.
All of the cats involved in that space program had no names. This was done so that scientists didn't get attached to the animals. But after her successful flight, Felicette received her name. Turtles have...
Black Lexicon is back, Jen. So
the name
we'll go ahead.
Kitties.
We'll go ahead and get to your question about the poodles, brother. We ain't forget about you. Let's go ahead and finish up this segment first, and then we're going to talk about a few things, and we'll go ahead and get the Black Lexicon. Let's go, Jen. Now they're sending the tortoise out.
Also conquered space. They were one of the first Earth creatures to fly around the moon. Bion 7 had 10 newts on board. They'd had part of their front limbs amputated. This is how scientists studied regeneration rates in space. In 1990, China launched guinea pigs into space. In the future, it will become less likely that people resort to using mammals. These days, they're using insects, amphibians, and other such creatures, most of which have returned to Earth alive. Over time, space travel is becoming safer for all of us. Throughout the history of space exploration, people have used animals. But despite the losses, these animals have taught scientists a lot. These furry astronauts gave their lives in the name of technological...
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Because if it was their choice, they'd have never went. They don't know shit about it. You all gave their lives. Let's word it the right way, Mr. Narrative.
Progress. And
I mean, really, talking about they gave their, like they went up and said, Ruth, I want to see.
Right.
No, they didn't.
Michi was like, Dad, I need to go serve my country.
Right. He came up to me with his paw to his brow and shit. No, he didn't.
Right. Paws up, Dad.
Stop.
I gotta go serve my country.
No, he didn't. He was like, when you gonna feed me? Open the door. I got some birds to chase. Like, that's all he thinking about. The highest he's going is whatever he's jumping for in the yard.
They opened the way to the stars. I've always wanted to be an astronaut.
Yeah, nah. Dead. Like, what are we talking about?
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and give it up for the animals in space. We got to make sure that we give them a round of applause. I'm gonna even throw this one in there for them.
Let's get it. This that go and get it. With no hesitation. This that never quit. Start that elevation. This that process. This that in the making. This that started from the bottom. that motivation.
Let's go. All right, Jen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at that point of the show, the one point of the show we have all been waiting for. What what are the names that was produced and what name has been chosen? All right, so we don't know what name has been chosen because I just kept writing them down and I'm about to re-go over them out loud and live with you guys. All right, much respect to everybody again who participated. So I hope y'all oh man, I hope y'all ready for this one. Let's have some fun. All right, so right quick before we go ahead and get to it, Jen, I am just going to go ahead. Listen, y'all, I'm just going to use the restroom. I'm not going to lie because I've been holding it for a minute. So listen, I just got a real quick. So what we're going to do, we're just going to play some music and I should be back before this song is done. Let's rock out.
Mr. 7 on the jacket, sharp tongue, I digress. My mic is muted in the system, still they feel me through the stress. Never turn my back on family, on the ones that held me close. I was standing in the crossfire, turn that pressure into growth. You can change the way you move, I won't bend to every trend. Took a hit, kept on pushing, wiped the blood, grabbed the pen. Mr. 7 still here, still here, still here. Yeah. I took a hit, kept on pushing, made the doubt disappear. Never turn my back on those I love, that's etched in my skin. You can change, but I won't, I don't fold, I begin. Mr. 7 still here, still here, still here. Hey, even when my mic is muted, they gon' hear me in the air. Peace sign up, that salute. Third eye, why that view? I was quiet in the room, but my scars all spoke the truth. Did the dirt, did the healing, now I'm guarding what I earned. Every lesson in the ashes, every bridge that had to burn. You can chase a quick image, I just chase a clearer mind. I don't grow into pretending, I grow solid over time, yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to it. I am about to read these names off. Jen, are you ready?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna put myself up.
So let's see if anybody in the chat is there.
What?
You know, if they liked it, if they like the name, we'll put a 1. If you don't like it, we'll just pass. So if they say, oh, that's a good one, you know, if somebody in the chat said that's a good one, tell them to put a 1 if they like that name that we just read off.
All right, we're gonna be going through these names.
Eliminate the ones we really don't like.
We're gonna be going through these names. If I light your ass up for the name you gave me. Now we're gonna have some fun with it, man. Let's have some fun with this shit. Cause this was I'm you know, because it's very interesting. When you ask somebody to name a pet, it gives you a lot of the world into their mind. So we're gonna be hearing a lot of different let's say personalities at this moment. Let me go ahead and spark my
alter egos, people. Your inner animal is talking. Your inner spirit animal is talking.
All right, now. So let's go ahead. Boom. Let's go ahead and hit this. Let's go ahead and hit this. Bow. Let's go ahead and hit that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. There we go. All right, respect. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna spark my J. Let's get to these names. I'm going 1 through Jen. We got 35 submissions. 35.
Okay, so good. So the ones we like, we're gonna put a 1 next to. The ones we don't, we're just gonna let them go through.
These are all real submissions from people, yo. Now, mind you, every last one is not just from YouTube. This is from like friends and family. This is from other content creators. I just went around town and just started asking people the whole 9. That's why you saw your boy Brightish come up here. Shout out to Brightish. That's why he came. Yeah, that's why he came up here and say he want to change the name. But I'm gonna still tell y'all both of the names he gave. So every single name on the list is a name I'm gonna read. You ready, Jen?
All right, go ahead.
All right. So hold on. Matter of fact, I want to do this right here. Because I think this will be real good for the effects of things. So hold on 1 second. Let me go to my page. I just thought about that. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Pull up the video of him.
Yep, I'm going to pull up the short. Exactly. So
The
while
short.
I'm reading off the names, we're just going to look
We
at
can
the
look
short.
at him. Yay.
There we go. So I'm going to put it on. Hold on. Boom. Take the volume off. There we go. I'm going to put this up right here. Bow. Okay. So, and it's just going to keep lapping, I believe. Should just keep lapping. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right. Hold on. Let me see something. Make sure. Yep, there you go. All right. So it's gonna loop. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, Jen. Name number one is Ghost.
No,
That was the first name. The first name for our mascot was Ghost.
Okay.
All right. Now, I mean, I can get where they get it from as far as like the, like
That was, yeah.
the palish look. I get it. I see where they at. Somebody had the audacity to try to think we're gonna name this mascot Burner. Yep.
Who is that?
Like
Corey?
on the stove. Now,
like
maybe it's because of the eyes. I have no cue. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Red eyes.
Exactly. And maybe his eyes looks like an electric stove went on. You see what I'm saying?
Or like a little fire. Okay, burner.
There we go.
Burner's
All right.
different. Ghost is not, but burner is different. Okay, let's keep burner.
Okay. All right. We got Casper, number 3. Casper.
No.
Okay.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. Casper sounds a lot more like it makes sense than the first two.
No, but that's
just my personal opinion.
A white. Anytime you say a white anything, they're named Casper. White dogs, Casper.
Okay.
White cat is Casper.
Okay. Hold on. Let me hold on. I'm trying to. Let me see something. There we go. All right,
He
back.
was on it. You get hit, sir.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, bet. So the next one after that, we got Kilo. Here we go with the drug references.
Yes.
Here go niggas.
That because he owned. Yeah.
All right. So we got, all right. So let's go ahead and recap. Let's recap real quick. So far, no, matter of fact, I'm going to do one more. So I'm going to do every 5. I'm going to recap. So we got number 5 is Lily.
Oh, like Lily White. But it's a girl or boy.
It's a boy, Damon.
No, Lily. Lily's out.
All right. So let's recap. We got 1, Ghost. 2, Burner. 3, Casper. 4, Kilo. 5, Lily. Boom. Let's go ahead and keep
Burner's
on
the best
moving
out
on.
of the 5.
Oh my gosh. Let's keep on going on. Number 6 is Caroline.
No, that's a boy.
It's a boy, Damon.
It's a boy.
Number
Damon.
7. Number 7 is Mila.
Mila.
Mila or Mila is Mila.
No, it's a boy.
Okay, let's get it. Number 8. Now, this one can be cross-gender. This is Casey. Because we had Casey Jones in Ninja Turtles.
Casey's cute.
All right. This number 9 trips me out. Bunny Cooler.
What?
Bunny Cooler. Bunny Cula. Bunny Cooler.
No, I don't know about that one.
That's number 9. Number 10 is Loca. All right, so we want to
Loca's
call the
cute.
rabbit Crazy. We just want to call him Crazy, huh?
Loca.
All right,
cute.
number 11. Number 11 is Smokey. We got Smokey coming in at number 11.
Yeah, Smokey's white. I like that.
All right, coming in at number 12. I'm gonna give this a personal shout out. Shout out to my man OG Do Dirty in the building. For some reason he wanted to name the damn rat Bunny. That's right. That was the best this nigga could come up with. Was Bunny.
He wants to name him Bunny.
Bunny. That's it. That's all he had. I said, what would you name a rabbit? Bunny. That's like naming your dog Puppy.
D-O-G. No, like naming him D-O-G.
Oh, no. It's like calling them Canine. Like, anyway. Shout out to OG.
OG Do Dirty wants to name the Bunny.
Shout out to my
Bunny
boy
rabbit
that
Bunny.
always got one to smoke one with your man. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my smoke partner, man. Shout out to my smoke partner. All right, y'all. Coming in at number 13. Coming in at number 13, we have Mr. Cadbury. Okay, now.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, now. Hold on.
That's different. That's
Hold
good.
on.
That's good.
Wait a
Cadbury's
second.
good.
I'm putting a
That's
check.
prestigious.
I'm putting a check. Let's go ahead. Number 15. Shout out to Taliban, man. Shout out to Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom came up with FIAH. What is that, Jen?
Fire.
Fire. Shout out to
I like
Tommy
that
for
too.
the fire.
Good too. That's fire. Good, Tommy. Fire's good. Cadbury fire. You know,
Tommy
black
said,
animals-
name it fire.
Black animals have middle names because my dog.
Oh
does.
my gosh.
He gonna have a middle
All
name.
right. Let's keep
Cadbury
on
fire.
going.
Like
Man, all right. Coming in at a smooth 16. Smooth 16, which adds up to 7. Cottontail. We got Cottontail at 16.
No.
I believe that was the brother I was up there on the panel with too. Yeah, Cottontail. We got Cottontail at 16. All right. Coming in at number 17 with a smooth Snowball. We got Snowball at 17. Snowball.
No.
Oh, you're going to get a lot more that's kind of referenced around but you got to understand why people saying it. Like, look at them. Look at them.
But no.
You know what I'm saying?
Obvious white names is, I don't know. I get y'all.
That's why
Bless y'all
Michi ain't coming downstairs now.
He like
Coming in
y'all
at number
got the
18.
name. He
Coming
got
in
the
at
name
number
that popped on
18.
down there.
I know, right? Wow. Coming in at number 18. This is my mama. Yeah, that's right. I called my mama. Mama,
What's
what
she
should
say?
I name him? Snowman.
No.
Then I said,
come
Mama, you
on.
got to give me another one. Hold on. Mama got two. Coming in at number 19 is Frosty.
Frost? Oh,
That's what she got.
Frosty?
Mama old school. Yeah, Frosty. Yeah, she called him. Yeah, she got Snowman. My mom got Snowman and Frosty.
No, Mama.
Coming in at number 19. A smooth number. Leave my mom alone. Nah, but I told her the same thing though. I ain't even gonna lie on the law. I told her the same thing. Coming in at number 19, we got Crimson. Crimson at number 19.
Oh, because of the eyes.
Crimson.
Oh.
Number 19. Where do we at? All right, so here we go. 20. Yep. All right, I got my lineup. All right, here we go with niggas again. Number 19, Devontae. Number 20, Devontae.
Hey, Devontae Swing. Hey, baby,
Devontae.
won't you be stirred? Come on.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Wow. Uh-oh.
I need. Coming in at number 20, I name it Jesus.
Who's named it Jesus?
I don't know. I think it's one of Mo Love's people. I think she sent somebody in here. Shout out to my girl Mo Love. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe.
You said number 21 submission is Jesus.
Jesus. Somebody said name the rabbit Jesus. We ain't done. We not done. I went on ahead and asked my daughter. Hold on. Yep, number 22. So this is Phoenix right here. I asked my daughter, baby, what should we name the rabbit? You know what she said? Daddy Junior the Third. Okay.
Daddy Junior.
Daddy Junior the Third. I don't know how we got Junior and the Third in there all in one. So shout out to my daughter. She lost. Baby, you lost. Your father saying it online. You
That's
lost.
that good old public education.
Want some Daddy Junior the third. She was trolling. She was trolling. She was trolling.
His nickname be DJ3.
She was trolling like shit. She got my sense of humor. We got that dry sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? Who? Oh shit, that's you. I got you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Thank you.
Hold on. Boom, boom. I got you. I got you. Hold on. And then remove. Bow. There we go. You good, fam?
Oh yeah. Let me turn my camera off, y'all.
Oh.
Okay.
My bad. My bad.
No, we good. I'm on camera. My camera, the image is really foggy, so I don't. It's on my laptop camera. So if y'all can't, if I turn it on, you can't see nothing. It's blurry.
All right, that's a bad.
I would love the camera up, but it's blurry, y'all. It looks horrible.
We'll see if we can fix that. All right, so look, right, this is what we got. Number 23. You ready for number 23?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, it's like, nah. I don't know why number 23. They said charbroil.
Charbroil.
I think they eat rabbit. I think this is a country nigga. I think this
charbroil usually means black and dark, like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Charbroil. Coming in at number 25. Coming in at number 25 in the building. Coming in at number 25. Brightish with his first submission. You ready, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Egghead.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Because he said he had a dog named Biscuit.
Oh.
No, that just means he's fat and always hungry. Shout out to Brightish. Always hungry. Gotta have a food reference for shit.
What's his second reference? What's his second submission? Because I know it had to get. I hope it got better.
Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. Oh, here we go. And yeah, let's get Nightish out the way. Brightish out the way. His other one was Peeps. Remember?
Oh no, that's Nightish.
Yeah, Brightish. Same person.
Brightish. Oh, same person. Okay, Peeps.
Yeah,
okay,
Brightish.
Peeps was better. Peeps was better than Egghead.
Yeah, so Brightish had Egghead and Peeps. Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, let's keep on going. Okay, moving along. Now we are at. Hold on. We had Jesus. We had Smitty. We had and Danny's and then Chopper. All right, Egghead and then. But okay, here we are. All right, y'all catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in at number 26, we got Sir Furlots.
Oh.
Sir Furlots coming in at number 26. Sir
I like that.
Furlots.
Sir Furrington.
Mm-hmm. Sir Furlots. Okay. Y'all ready? Number 27. I don't know. Somebody was bored and they just said Derek. Just don't even try shit, nigga. Just name the nigga Derek. Okay. All right. This one right here. Jen, I can see where they're coming from. Somebody said baby powder.
That's a good one. That's good.
Baby powder.
Mm-hmm. Baby he didn't say come bite me. He said go.
Yeah.
He told Beans to go. He came and bit my hand.
Get him. Okay.
I like that. That's cute.
All right, here we go. All right, you ready? Next one. I know for a fact this is somebody from the space on a ghost account.
Okay.
Yeah, this is somebody from the space on a ghost account. They think they funny. Somebody said name the rabbit Crazy Legs. Number 29 is Crazy Legs. Yep. 29, Crazy Legs. Yeah. Go ahead, put your votes in. Make sure you put your votes in. Number 30 is Hoppy.
That's not funny.
Nah, listen.
Hoppy's not funny.
No. I told people to submit names. Not Jen. I appreciate you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate you being for the fam. You know what I'm saying? But it's the internet. We here. You know what I'm saying? It's the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Number 31. I told you I was going to read every name. Now, Jen, mind you, right? Mind you, I could have easily just not. Think about it. I could have easily just not read it. I could have just act like that name didn't, it wasn't submitted. Yeah. Right. I went on ahead and read it because nah, you submitted it. So yeah, let's be fair sport. It's okay. All right, so yeah, number 29, Crazy Legs. Number 30 is Hoppy. We got 31, Geronimo. Number 31 is Geronimo. Okay, number 32, Handsome. We got Handsome at number 30. Yeah, we got Handsome, number 32. Number 34, we got Jumper. And you know something, Jen?
Jumper's cute.
Jumper's cute, but our last submission, I ain't gonna lie, the last submission is Bloodshot.
No.
I don't know that jump. I don't know. It kind of got a little gangster with it. You know what I'm saying? Bloodshot.
You didn't read mine.
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh shit. Let me go to the back. Oh yeah. Private chat. And of course, as you know, hey look, saving the best for last. Look at it like that, Jen. That's okay. Yeah. Best for last. Hold on. Jen is not here. Type it in again.
It was up
No,
there.
No, listen. I think because when I refreshed, it's not here. I'm telling you. Yeah, remember I had to refresh. So just type it in again. That's all good, fam. Just type it in again. I got you, beloved. And then we're going to get to our main story. Jen, we're going to get to the number one story of the evening. And this is one of the most diabolical, most absolutely unbelievable, but it's a true story. I looked into it intently, and it actually happened. Let's go ahead and go.
Wait, hold on. You didn't get my submission.
Hey, hold on, Lexa. Hey, hold on.
You tried to smooth past that?
Nah. I ain't see Lexicon, I got you in a moment. I'll get to the comments. I got you. I'm just now seeing that.
I forgot. Hold on for Beans. Beans had one.
And you said Beans had one too.
Hold on, I gotta remember what it was when I was talking to him.
It's okay. She said what I was talking to him.
And then I said something and he looked at me and I was like, I guess that was the fact.
Are you serious? I'm not saying that. You gonna have to say it. Look, you my partner up here. You gonna say that shit yourself.
Hold on, wait. I gotta remember the other one.
As soon as you remember it, you can tell the people.
Oh damn. Okay, I don't remember. I can't remember just at the moment. Oh, but okay. So you want to say my submission is tapioca?
Tapioca, y'all. Jen came up with tapioca.
Okay, that's cute. I like burner. What was the other one that we had that was up there? I like
no. I'm about to speed read through the whole list again. Nah, we ain't okay. Nah. Oh yeah, I'm about to go over the whole list again. And then they put some
ones in the chat. Daddy Jr. the third, DJ 3. It.
Hold on. Let me pull them up, Jen. I'll pull them up and you can read them off. I'll pull them up. You can read them off. Let me see what we got.
Oh. What was that?
What? Hold on. No. I think he respelled it. Will each have a letter? What does he mean? I don't know, but I don't know what he mean by that. Okay, so all right, so here we go, Jen. He got a 1 for Casper. Okay, he likes Loca.
I like that one too.
Okay.
Cadbury.
Okay.
Crimson. Daddy Jr. the third. DJ
Shut
3.
Up before I block you. Shut up before I block you. Okay. And it does. Don't it sound like that though? It ain't sound like that. What you talking about? It did. That's what it sound like they was saying. Oh shit. Jen,
with Charbroil.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I gotta plug my damn mouse because the
Okay, so I'm gonna go back through the list. Daddy Jr. the third got 3 votes, and then Egghead was also one of them. I like Cadbury. I like Burner. There was another one. You gotta when he goes through the list again, we'll
my bad. No,
when he
my
goes
mouse
through the
was
list again. When he goes through the list again, we'll go back and say the ones we like because we liked a couple of those. But Cadbury is cute.
Okay.
So go through the first 5, and we'll tell you out of each 5, which one we like.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mark them by 5s. We're gonna mark them by 5. So each one that wins a 5 spot, that's the one that moves on to the next round. Y'all get it. Yeah, let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun. All right. So, yep. Here we go. All right. So coming in at number 1, we have Ghost. Number 2, Burner. Number 3, Casper. Number 4, Kilo. Number 5, Lily. Let's start there. 1, Ghost. 2, Burner. 3, Casper. 4, Kilo. 5, Lily.
Burner. Burner's out of the first 5.
All right.
Okay. You'll take down the comment? Yeah.
Boom. Got it. Y'all ready? Here we go. Number 6, Caroline. 7, Mila. 8, Casey. 9, Bunny Kula. And 10 is Loca. Again, Caroline, Mila, Casey, Bunny Kula, Loca, and Smokey.
Loca. We like Loca. You like Smokey?
I like Loca as well, so Loca wins.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Beans agrees. You heard that? Okay.
All right, let's get it.
Yep, I told him Beans.
All right, we got Bunny, Burner, Mr. Cadbury, 5, and Dante.
Cadbury and 5 is the best out of those. The 5 is
I got
nice.
my vote. I got my vote.
5 Cadbury is cute. That is different, and that's cute too.
I got my vote.
Okay. Go to the next 5.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. 21 through 26 will be Jesus. That's right, Jesus. Jesus. Number 22. Daddy Junior the Third.
Yes.
Charbroil and Egghead. Let's go again. Jesus. Jesus. Somebody said name the damn bunny Jesus.
Beans don't like that name.
I don't know. He might have said hallelujah. You don't know. He might have had the holy dog in him.
Beans got the Holy Spirit.
We got Jesus. We got Daddy Junior the Third. We got Charbroil, and we got Egghead.
We like Daddy Junior the Third. Out of those, we don't know if we like Jesus. We like Jesus.
Hold on. Wait, babe. Hold on. Wait a minute. We need a timeout.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We need a timeout. Baby, come here. What did you say? Come here. The rabbit humped your arm and bit your titty? He was putting your arm and biting your titty.
Yes.
And you let him do so you cheating on me?
Go ahead, rabbit. You better watch out, Smitty.
The hell? What you mean he freaky?
Hence the term hunching like rabbits.
The hell?
It's okay.
No, it's not.
You just did a T-Pain. That was sweet. He was like,
I was
no,
thinking
it's
about
not.
taking the rabbit to elementary schools and shit. I can't have them doing that with 4th and 5th graders.
Oh, goodness. We like Daddy Junior the Third out of that group.
Let's go.
That's appropriate for an arm hunter.
Right. Y'all ready? Let's keep it moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 26 through 30. 26 through 30. Here we go. Sir Furs-a-Lot. Some nigga named Derek. Some guy named Derek. Powder. Crazy Legs and Hoppy. What we got? Come on, people.
We like Powder.
You like Powder? You know what? I'm gonna be defiant. I'm voting for Hoppy on this one.
Hoppy.
Yeah, I vote for Hoppy.
All right, might as well vote for Derek.
You know what? You right. I changed my vote. I vote for Derek.
I don't know. Powder. Well, what was the first one? What was the first one again?
I'm gonna read them again. Sir Furs a lot. Derek.
Yes.
Sir Furs a lot. Derek, Powder, Crazy Legs, and Hoppy.
Sir Furs a lot and Powder.
Sir Furs a lot. Okay. Sir Furs a lot. All right. Let's go ahead. Get to our next list. And let's see what we got on the next list. We have. All right, so these are the ones. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, so these are the last ones. All right, so we got 4 more. It's only 4 more, but it's okay. So we got to pick out of these. No, hold on. Wait a minute.
It should be the last 5.
Oh, yes, it is. 1, 2, 3.
Because you added mine.
Oh, yeah, added yours. Okay, so we got coming in at the last 5. Tapioca by yours truly, Jan. We also have coming in Geronimo. We have Handsome, Jumper, and Bloodshot. Let's go back on that. Tapioca, Geronimo, Handsome, Jumper, Bloodshot. What's our vote on that?
Handsome and Tapioca.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I like Handsome though. Handsome is cute.
Okay. So let me just make sure I got all of the ones from the list. Make sure I got all the ones from the list. Hold on. Yep. Boom. Right here. Right here. And then I got. Hey, let me go over this again real quick. Between Cottontail, Snowball, Snowman, Crimson, what was the vote? And Dante. Cottontail, Snowball, Snowman, Crimson, Dante. What's the vote on that? Jen, you on mute.
Oh, I've been up here talking. Dante.
Yeah,
it sounds like the devil movie from the Dante's Inferno.
Is Dante?
No, we didn't like Dante. We liked
Which one was it?
We liked
Crimson.
We like Crimson. Remember?
Crimson. Okay.
Crimson was in the chat. It got a 1.
Got that one. And I'm just making sure. Hold on. And then from Jesus, Daddy Junior the Third, Charbroil, and Egghead. Who was the winner?
Daddy Junior the Third.
Y'all.
It got 3. It got 4 votes in the chat.
Y'all wild for that. Y'all wild.
We like DJ3. It's the rabbit with the beats. What? Coming through.
All right. No, I'm just making sure I'm all caught up. So boom. So let me. Okay.
All right. So now all the other ones that we eliminated, what do we got left?
Now all we have left is Tapioca by Jen. We got Geronimo, Handsome. We got Jumper and Bloodshot.
Geronimo.
Let's give it a second, see what the chat say. I'm going to say it again. All right. Tapioca, Geronimo, Handsome, Jumper, Bloodshot.
Bloodshot's crazy. You said it sound gangster.
And what we're going to do is we're going to take us a real quick. We're just going to take a quick music break on some chill shit while everybody deliberates, while I go ahead and tally this up. Jen, just stay right there. Do what you got to do. Matter of fact, you got time for a bathroom break. Let's go. I'm going to get mine.
Get yours, nigga, cause I'ma get mine. Today gonna be a good day. Jack gon' keep it playing from the Genesis. As I'm blowing dope, being broke, my only nemesis. Remember when it wasn't all good, I used to reminisce. Felt like I was going through hell with no deliverance. Niggas throwing salt in the game, condone the ignorance. But when it's really in you, not on you, we know the difference. Nigga ain't no willing and dealing, we really killing shit. My brother passed a shooter like Luca, he gave me 10 assists. Nigga, I was Dennis before you knew what a menace is. Now I just spread love to these bitches, ho, I'm a feminist. Way they running back to the dick, they think they Emmitt Smith. No real player gon' break it, that shit be imminent. Yeah. Nigga, we was trapping out the tenement. Niggas ain't hard, they just loud, them niggas impotent. And in it for the glory, my life story is intricate. Don't crash out for the money and watch the niggas you get it with. I say it all, cause I'm past the point that I'ma play with y'all. And as the president, I'ma have to revoke your player call. Don't think the nigga ever was real, and he gon' stay a fraud. Don't think a nigga bluffing is not nothing to break them all. Saquon, ho, it's not nothing to shake them all. With no street clothes in my bed, ho, better take them all. Just get that cheese, breaking that bread, and I can stay involved. Wanna look sweet in my side seat, got to pay the cost.
I got dope and cheese, I'm smoking G's. While I was scaling dope and weed, y'all been yelling broken knees. You gon' do it, baby, do it, gotta hold and squeeze. For real, it's cold out here, one of you hoes gon' freeze. Rob the reverend, call the blessing, hold your nose, don't sneeze. Poop, nigga. Oops, nigga. Pull up in that bitch shit like I'm too big for that coupe, nigga. Too legit to quit, no, I'm just too legit for you, nigga. Twin Towers feel the power when we speaking, nigga. Cope like I was in the ghost with Tommy Egan, nigga. If your bitch looks suspicious, she probably creeping, nigga. If you heard this shit before, it's probably beating, nigga. Don't ask me about no money, I'ma tell you, let me hold something. 60K and Debbie walking around like I don't owe nothing. So-and-so got shot up, I just act like I don't know nothing. I call love, but we make a hit and it's a home run. Clean up in the kitchen, we can't have no dirty dishes, cause it's roaches outside and we cooking if they don't sniff it. Took a shot in the dark, I just went for this shit. Why I aim for the stars, go forward and get nothing. Somewhere there's a young nigga on the same thing. Suggested advice, I tell him do better. Baby mom pregnant, I was turning 18. Ain't even focused my mind to getting cheddar. So I quit this rap shit, quit chasing my dreams. Fuck it, get money off of hoes and the fiends. Fuck it, get money, then turn around, blow it. If I was my plug, man, I wouldn't even throw it. Maybe I would get money, you know it. Really had the city for some summers with the lows, yeah. Going down the wrong way, niggas getting smoked, yeah. I ain't even tell you about the times I was broke, yeah.
Let's do it, man. You ready, Jen? All right, so here we go, y'all. So the names that we have left is, all right, so now we got to break it down from here. We got you, I swear, y'all trolling for real. Daddy Junior the Third, Mr. Cadbury, Crimson, Powder, and what was the last? Handsome, right? In that last row, Handsome, right? Or was it Bloodshot?
Mm-hmm.
It was Handsome.
Handsome, Geronimo.
Okay. Oh, Geronimo. Okay. Geronimo. Okay. All right. Let's go through this one. I got my vote in. What y'all got? Let me go ahead and read it again. All right, these are the last remaining names. From here, we're going to go ahead and make our vote. So it's going to be between Daddy Junior the Third, Mr. Cadbury, Crimson, Powder, Handsome, Geronimo. Jen?
Wow. Okay. So Daddy Junior the Third,
Mr. Cadbury, Crimson, Powder,
Mr.
Handsome,
Cadbury,
Crimson, Powder, Handsome, Geronimo.
and then there was Mr. Fluffington, Mr. Fluff, whatever it was.
It didn't make it. Didn't make the cut. Neither did Tapioca.
Oh, okay. I know. Take the comment down for us. Okay.
Oh,
so,
shit, my bad. I need. Yeah. You're right.
Mr.
Yeah, let me take
Mr.
that
Cadbury.
down. Let me take that down. Where that shit at? I think you
all the
gotta
way
go.
up there.
I can't go all the
No,
way.
that it should still be on your highlighted. Yeah, because it say we eating a rabbit. We not trying to do that. We love him, Mr. Cadbury. Okay, so if his first name is Mr. Cadbury, he needs his second name middle. Now, see, I like Mr. Cadbury Fire.
Hold on.
I like that together.
We on our way somewhere.
But I like Geronimo too. So Geronimo is cute. Okay,
hold on. Oh, I gotta check one. All right, so Jen, I don't know. Okay, so listen, I'm just gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spark my J. I am about to give this 30 seconds. Now, matter of fact, I'm going to give it one small short. I'm gonna give it one small short of a length, and then from there, we're gonna go ahead. I am going to deliberate. I'm going to deliberate based upon.
you gotta tell us your vote.
Oh, you'll hear my vote. Oh, trust me. I'm talking all about it. Oh, it's coming. My vote's on the way. So this is what we're gonna do. Yeah. So let me go ahead and let me just real quick, just on some. I'm gonna go up here. But this is what we're gonna do. Real quick. Let's go on right on back over to the dogs. All right, y'all ready? So let's just get us like 1 minute. I'm gonna give it 1 minute of this song. 1 minute. Let's go.
Now if you and your legend shoot this up to 10, the airways belong to disciple and the war chief blend. First digest the heat from my toaster. Blast, cotton can last on your block about the class. Yeah, digging on the Sheba, tapping on the Sheba, singing they want sunset, gotten you one nuts and the ass whipping, and feel it wouldn't kick in. Never juggle satin, coolie coda can't blow. Coolie how is how I pump when the convinces in my clutch. Your murder one sung it then hushed. Hollywood, awakening, how much.
Deliberation is here. Let's get it. Jen, we have a winner.
What's the winner?
We have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you our new name for our mascot when it comes to my spiritus animal. The name for our new mascot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and give it up for this name right here. Let's go.
Cuddly. Yeah. Bigger.
Buck meow.
Thank you. Not quite what we had in mind, yes. Everyone wants to be the Cadbury Bunny, because only he brings Cadbury cream eggs with their delicious milk chocolate outside and creamy filling. While others may keep trying, there's only one Cadbury Bunny, and no bunny knows Easter better than him.
So his name is Mr. Cadbury.
Mr. Cadbury. Shout out to Mr. Cadbury.
Okay, but see, he's owned by a black person, and we already know that it is socially accepted that black parents have middle names for their pets. So Mr. Cadbury has to have another name.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I am going to, since you are the assistant in this, and I'm the assistant in this with you, vice versa. You actually get to pick the middle name now that the deliberation has been settled. His name is Mr. Cadbury what?
Ah.
Take. I know you did not say 5. I know you did not say that shit. I know you didn't, nigga.
No, I like from the list that we had up there. Like,
all right, so listen, you get to pick one. Whatever one you want me to read the whole list one last time. Just speed, like kind of speed run through, and you can tell me when to stop.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1 through.
Don't say the numbers. Just say the names.
I know. I'm just saying 1 through 35. Here we go. Ghost,
okay.
Ghost, Burner, Casper, Kilo, Lily, Caroline, Mila, Casey, Bunny Kula, Loca, Smokey. Shout out to OG, Bunny, Burner, Mr. Cadbury, 5.
I like Mr. Cadbury Burner.
I'm not finished. Take a hint. Surfers a lot. Derek, Powder, Crazy Legs, and Hoppy. Then we got Geronimo, Handsome, Jumper, and Bloodshot.
Oh, Mr. Cadbury Hoppy. And then whatever y'all last name is, it goes on his vet records. Beansington's middle name is Chewy. Mr. Cadbury Hoppy 7 is his whole name.
I actually like Chewy. I like that for a nickname because that's
Chewy is Bean's middle name with an accent mark on the end of it. Chewy. Sorry.
All right, so it's not the same thing. It's like Sean that's spelled SHAWN and Sean that's spelled SEAN. Okay, all right.
It's like saying Dante and then saying no. That's not the same. That's like saying Michelle and Michelle. So it's the same name. It's just the accent makes it Michelle. So he's Chewy, like with the chew.
How you feel about Chewster? No,
I like Hoppy. Hoppy was cute. That's a cute middle name, and then his last name would be 7. Because when you go to take him to the vet, you can,
Cadbury Hoppy.
Cadbury Hoppy 7.
I'm just trying to see. No. Because see, my whole thing is, and I know people know what I'm. Look. Black.
Oh, you want it to roll off your tongue?
Yeah, the way it roll. It's just I'm saying it like, how does it roll? Like, okay, Mr. Cadbury Hoppy. Maybe I can get used to it. Look. It would be okay. You know what? We're gonna stick with that. You know what? Yeah, it's official. Nobody calls me my name and my nickname. You either call me my nickname or my name, right? So let's just say, okay, the name is Mr. Cadbury, aka Hoppy. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's also his name. It's just like Method Man and Mr. Takao. You know, Method Man and Mr. Takao, you know what I'm saying? Notorious B.I.G. and Biggie Smalls. Aren't we talking about the same person? Right? Tupac and Machiavelli. I can go on and on, right? So we got
Hoppy is his alias. I mean his
alias. Right. Basically, Hoppy, like when I was saying get from behind the bar. Yeah, that's Sasha Fierce to the Beyonce. You see, that's that. That's
That's Hoppy to Mr. Cadbury.
When he's Hoppy, when I call him Hoppy, that means he being defiant. Because his ass all over the house.
Mr. Cadbury is cute.
I love it, Mr. Cadbury. Dog,
that's cute. That's really cute. I love
it. And it's catchy, like it makes sense, and even down to the back in the day commercial. It was an all white bunny. I mean, it fits. It just fits.
That's cute.
All right, so Jen, are you ready for the main event of tonight?
Yep.
All right, let's get to it. This is our final segment, ladies and gentlemen, of the night. Shout out to our mascot once again. Shout out to the mascot once again.
Black Air Force energy.
I'm just saying that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, because that's basically. I mean, look, he's our mascot now. That's what he has to have when being in this space with us. Okay, he gotta have it.
Black Air Force energy.
Yeah, we're gonna break him in early. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get to this. Jen, how comfortable? Now, I just want you to keep this in the basic form. How comfortable do you feel with the protection only aspect when it comes to the American military? Let's talk about this, Jen. We got a great story coming up. And it's a true story. How do you feel about the American military when it comes to protecting you against invaders? How you feel about that? You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute, Jen. Okay. Maybe she's doing something, y'all. Maybe she's doing something real quick. We're going to wait for her to get back. So basically, on this story right here that we're going to be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take time and I want you. Oh, there she go right there. Okay, hold on. She had to. All right, Jen, did you hear the question I asked, or did you hear the question I asked?
No, it kicked me out. That was weird.
I got you. Okay. So let's go ahead and refresh that. So, Jen, as we get into our final segment, which is the meat and bones of our animal topic. Listen, Jen, our star of the show tonight. I want to ask you this first before I talk about the star of the show. The star of the show actually went to war with the military. So, Jen, how do you feel about the protection of the American military when it comes to protecting you from, I guess, outside invasions? Only, not the politics of it. Just, do you feel secure being in America with all the missiles and bombs we have and stuff? Do you feel secure? Is she there, Jen? If you're talking, I can't hear you. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
In trouble connecting.
Right. Okay.
Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2.
There we go. All right. So, Jen, did you hear the question?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me?
I think we're.
Shit. Nah, I think. Okay. Listen. Hold on. Jen, come back up. I kicked you out the studio so you can refresh. I want you to refresh. Hold on. Let me type it in the chat too, just in case. All right. So, people, what we're going to go ahead and get to is this. All right. Jen, refresh. All right. Jen, refresh. There you go. Okay. Because, yeah, I could hear you speaking. I could hear you, and I'm sure the audience could as well. Let's try it again. Jen,
that thing, yes, now it's better. That thing kicked me straight up out of there.
All right, so you can hear me, right?
Huh?
You can hear me, right?
No.
You can't hear me? How did you say no? Come on, Jen. I'm trying to get to the video.
I wasn't. Go ahead. Go to the video. Sorry.
No, I'm asking you a question before I play the video. How secure do you feel with the American military when it comes to outside invasion? Yeah, that question ain't gonna work tonight. All right, so we're gonna move on.
Oh, wait a minute. That was a good question.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Every time you try to answer, like, we ain't gonna hold the show up that long, god dang it. It's not gonna work.
I couldn't hear. Hold on. Okay, now you're clear. Say okay, so are you seriously asking me about how safe do I feel about The military?
No. First of all, can you hear what I'm saying? Testing 1, 2. Major delay.
You're bored.
All right. No, I'm not. I don't know. Am I? Hold on. Let me see.
Right. That was weird.
Nah, it ain't me. I'm looking at me. I'm looking at me on my device. Now I'm running smooth.
Okay. Now I can hear you good. I don't know. Can y'all hear me good?
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you clearly.
Maybe...
No. The thing is, can you hear me? Like the timing, like
now I can hear you. Oh, mic check 1, 2. Okay, Black Lexicon wants to know what's the final name.
We went through that. You can see
he wasn't here.
Mr. Cadbury. Mr. Cadbury was the winning name.
Hoppy is his nickname.
Hoppy is the nickname. So we got Mr. Cadbury and Hoppy. All right. So let's go ahead and get it. Jen, can you hear me clearly?
Now I can hear you clear. What's the question?
Okay. How secure do you feel about the American military when it comes to protecting you from invading forces of any kind?
Oh, I feel like we got good military. I think.
I like that. Great answer. All right, Jen. We are getting ready to look at a story that is very true. Ladies and gentlemen, this is story time. This is when you go ahead and just get your popcorn and everything else, because we're going to watch this entire video. And I'm really hoping that it actually plays through nice and smooth. I'm praying that, come on, StreamYard, the heavens of StreamYard, just give it to me on this one. But let's listen to this. And then we're going to talk about this, Jen. Jen, you feel secure with the American military. I want you to imagine if you lived in Australia in 1930. Let's listen to what the Australian military had to battle in 1930.
It's true story. 1932, the Australian Army, fresh off fighting actual humans in World War I, decides to go full Rambo on a bunch of oversized flightless birds. Welcome to the Great Emu War, the most gloriously unhinged military disaster you've never heard of. Buckle up, because this one's crazier than Britney.
That's right. The Australian military in 1930, on paper, declared war against 20,000 emus.
20,000 emus?
They went to war against emus. Let's hear how the war turned out.
You know what? Yeah. You know what I think about that?
What?
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Ha! Hey, watch this though. Let's listen to how this is a real depiction of how the war turned out. Then I'm going to give you guys actual footage, photos, actual documentation from the war, because they sent a photographer to film them in the war, because apparently the general of the war felt so proud going into war. He's like, man, you know, they just birds. I mean, what really can they do? Well, let's find out.
That's what I'm thinking. What can an emu do to where you need to have a gun for one, and then you need to armor up to go in there and fight a bird.
Facts. The time right now is 9:52 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. Let's go ahead and listen to what happened to the Australian military in 1930.
It's knife dance. These weren't sparrows or seagulls. We're talking 6-foot-tall, feather duster tanks that outran bullets and laughed at machine guns. Spoiler alert, the birds win and the army gets a one-way ticket to Humiliation Town. Western Australia, 1932, the Great Depression's kicking farmers in the teeth. Crops are bare.
I'm sorry, correction, 1932. Forgive me.
Did they say the birds won?
Shut up. Wait, hold on. I didn't mean to say it like that. Wait. Listen to it.
Really growing. And then, boom, 20,000 emus roll into town like the villains in a really weird Mad Max movie. These birds aren't just here for a friendly peck. They're smashing entire wheat fields like it's an all-you-can-eat.
You gotta rewind that. You're Borgin again.
Desperate
They
and
see me
watching their
rolling with the emus. City. Did you hear my song? They see me rolling. I'm an emu. I'm coming in, riding, invading your city. I'm in
Put him in
invading
the
your
cage.
city.
Put him in the cage. Just pick him up and put him in the cage.
He getting fresh for her.
It's in the closet, baby. You know where everything is. It's in the closet. It's in the closet.
He gonna go in the heat. He gonna get the hunching.
Put him away. Put him in the cage. All right. Put his ass to bed. He doing too much.
Mr. Cadbury.
Anyway, let's go ahead and go.
Okay, wait a minute. You gotta rewind because you was bored in a few seconds. And
you ready?
Did you hear my song?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
The emus. Yeah.
They see me rolling.
All right, you ready?
Emu. Come on.
Let's go ahead and try this again. Let's go back a little bit. So
You gotta go back because we didn't hear what the 20 million emus rolled into the city. It's crazy.
Okay, got you. Let's go.
Humiliation Town. Western Australia, 1932. The Great Depression's kicking farmers in the teeth. Crops are barely growing. And then, boom, 20,000 emus roll into town like the villains in a really weird Mad Max movie. These birds aren't just here for a friendly peck. They're smashing entire wheat fields like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Farmers are broke, desperate, and watching their livelihoods get swallowed up by giant feathered locusts. Emus, by the way, aren't just big, they're fast. 40 miles an hour with legs that could punt a kangaroo into next week. The farmers called for help. Some bright spark in Canberra polished his monocle and said,
Right, mate. Send in the army.
It was a quintessential Aussie solution, machine gun pest control.
They had machine guns. Machine guns.
Hold on. Back up. Don't skip over that. Don't machine gun nothing. He just said he can run 40 miles an hour and can kick a kangaroo. Do you know remember when we did the whole thing about the kangaroos and how they can kick everyone else's ass? So you mean to tell me the only thing that can kick a kangaroo's ass is an emu? Liberty, liberty, liberty?
Pretty much that, and I would say maybe another one that would give it a run for its money is a God dang it, what's the name of that goddamn bird? I got a brain fart. It's gonna come to me, but let's get back to the video.
Apparently it's the emu. A cassowary can kick everyone's ass. We're not cassowary can kick everyone's ass.
But they're a bigger cassowary.
They're 6 feet tall, a 6 foot tall bird.
They're an ostrich-sized cassowary. Let's go.
The military, smelling a PR win, thought,
How hard could it be? It's just birds.
Oh, sweet summer child, you have no idea. Enter Major GPW Meredith, a guy who probably thought he'd be fine.
This is the actual military general. This is a real guy who actually said, I declare war on emus. That man sent his military in to go ahead and help the farmers against birds. Let's listen how this turned out.
Germans, but is instead going up against knockoff ostriches bought off Temu. On November 2nd, Meredith equipped his squad of soldiers with 2 Lewis machine guns and enough ammo to make a small country nervous. They rolled into the outback. Dust swirling, guns gleaming, ready to show these emus who's boss. The plan, line up, spot the flock, and turn the birds into a pillow factory. But the emus had other ideas. The Aussie soldiers quickly spotted 50 emus.
This is actual footage. That's from the photographer that they sent out there. Just so y'all know, when you keep seeing the black and white like this, that's from the actual photos of them trying to get rid of these emus in the farmers' crop fields. Everything else, of course, is AI. But these depictions are from the actual footage.
emus munching crops, looking like a gang of angry background actors from Jurassic Park. Meredith shouted for his men to open fire. Bullets flew, dirt exploded, and the emus scattered like they had trained with Morpheus from the Matrix. These birds didn't just run, they zigzagged, split up, and vanished into the scrub like giant feathered ninjas. On day 1, the army fired 1,000 rounds and bagged just 12 emus. That's not a victory, that is a participation trophy. Meredith, not one to admit that he'd been punked by poultry, decided to double down.
Our objective is the Emu Heartland. We strike at dawn.
They tracked another flock, creeping closer this time, thinking stealth was the key. It wasn't.
Can you?
Don't they know? Don't they know that? Is there any scientific evidence to support that birds can have a sense of smell or have some sense of like a sense? Because humans. Like, is there any evidence supporting that these birds can actually have some sense of
an abundance
of smell, or like, you know, they can sense the motions in the grass? You know how like some animals can smell you coming, some animals can hear you coming. So like we are humans, we stupid, we can't sneak up on certain animals because they can smell us. Are you stupid? So,
animals like that, how they sense you generally, animals
like
that,
they can feel us walking on the ground. Like,
that's what I was going to say. Animals like them, elephants, giraffes, rhinos, so they have more so of a palm sensation. They have more of they can feel the vibrations in their feet. Something's moving around them, and you can be a quarter mile away.
Right, like a deer. Like how a deer, you can literally be so far away from a baby deer, and you make like the faintest sound, and it hears that like that. So like there's almost no way of like sneaking up on something that can almost sense you before you has known that you were there the whole time.
Let's get
like,
back to it.
What did this general? And I'm not, downing the situation, but like, what did you think you were doing, sir? Sneaking up on something that knew you were there.
Let's go.
The emus spotted them instantly, and they pulled their Olympic sprinter routine once again. One soldier, Dave, because he deserves a name, chased after the enemy on foot. A grown man.
Nah, listen to this part. Listen to this part though. This part funny.
It wasn't. The emus spotted them instantly, and they pulled their Olympic sprinter routine once again. One soldier, let's call him Dave because he deserves a name, chased after the enemy on foot. A grown man, military boots, sweating buckets, sprinting after Usain Bolt with a beak. Dave did not catch the emus. Eventually, the Aussie guns jammed, clogged with Outback Brit, because apparently nobody had thought to test them in, the Outback. These emus were the proud queens of the Aussie desert. The farmers watching this clown show were not laughing. Meredith was furious. He mounted the guns onto the trucks. They chased the birds down Mad Max style. Big mistake. Because this was not Mad Max. This was the Fast and the Furious Outback Edition. The emus outran the trucks.
I'm gonna play that again. The emus did
that is
what?
Crazy. First of all,
they outran the damn trucks. These niggas didn't even have vehicles
and moving objects.
They didn't have vehicles fast enough to keep up with them.
Right, 30 miles an hour. The bird by itself can run 30 miles an hour.
They did not have vehicles that was able to keep up with these damn birds.
And then they're bobbing and weaving.
Big mistake, because this was not Mad Max. This was the Fast and the Furious Outback Edition. The emus outran the trucks. They weaved through the scrub and nearly flipped one military truck. Another got stuck.
Well, this is a fine mess we're in. She's not fractured, mate.
And the emus, well, they just waved goodbye and sprinted into the sunset. After weeks of this, the army had killed a grand total of 300 emus. 300 out of 20,000.
300 out of 20,000. That's what the military was able to accomplish.
By December, the army waved the white flag. They packed up tail between their legs, leaving the farmers to fend for themselves.
The military left.
Right, because you got this big old truck,
military left,
a little moving a little roadrunner, and it's running away. Like, come on now. And you're shooting at a moving object that it literally knows the land.
Most smug victory party. The press had a field day. Headlines screamed, "Emus defeat Australia," and Parliament was a laughingstock.
Can you imagine?
Can you hear me?
Going out? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you imagine going out and getting your newspaper and you read the military of the country that you live in lost to a flock of birds?
What about being a soldier and then you're hyped up on all this whole go protect my country and go fight for the glory, and you get there and you're fighting a bird. Everyone else gets to fight humans and tanks.
No, they
and
knew
blow
what they
up
were
shit.
getting into. No. The soldiers knew
No, I'm
they
just
were
saying.
going to go fight.
I'm saying that's what you're gonna go fight. Everyone else gets to fight another person or gets to blow up stuff and have drive tanks and defend the country in real life. You go home feeling proud about that. You come back, you're like, "What did you do, Dad, when you were out to war?" Well, son, let me sit you down and tell you the time I had to fight an emu.
And we lost. Look, then you gotta tell them about the defeat. You don't even have a victorious look. You don't have no head on the mantle. Family don't know what emu tastes like. Nothing. You came home with an empty gun.
Oh yeah, let me tell you about when we lost to an emu.
He came home with an empty gun and stripped up his
probably
badges.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's just sad.
Bombers were
Like,
livid,
let me tell you about
soldiers
this.
were embarrassed, and one could only imagine that poor Major Meredith was drowning his sorrows in a local pub. The moral of this story: never underestimate your opponent. The other moral of the story: always avoid a crazy bird with an attitude.
It's like you don't even care about me at all. I said oat milk. I can't drink almond milk. I've told you this a million times. What are you, stupid?
She's just not worth it.
Wow.
Oh man. So let's go
she's not worth it. It's crazy.
So let's go ahead. Now let's go ahead. This is a very short video just to get a more in-depth detail of what actually took place on that crazy day. And this is a short video for us to end it off on. Hold on one second. Boom, boom. All right, so we're gonna end it off on this one right here. So let's go ahead and let's just dive deeper a little bit more into what exactly took place and what how did you lose? I don't know. Thank God for America. I don't know how y'all lost, but let's find out. The time right now is 10:06 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. Much respect to you all.
By 1932, its migrations to the southwest had made it a nuisance to wheat farmers. The series of actions that followed came to be known as the Emu War.
It's a topic that's captured the hearts and minds of internet users all over the globe. How did the Australian Army lose a war to a bunch of flightless birds? While it may seem comical now, the Great Emu War, spanning just over a month in 1932, was serious business. So how did the conflict start exactly? After World War I, many returned Australian servicemen were given land by the government in the Wheatbelt region of Western Australia, with hopes they would start a new life. That didn't quite go to plan. The Great Depression of the early 1930s sent wheat prices plummeting, and farmers expanded their crops as they looked to muster a profit. That's when the emus showed up. As many as 20,000 migrating emus found their way onto farms after breeding, in the process destroying fences and valuable grain. Soldiers were deployed with machine guns, but their feathered foes proved elusive. "The emus are more than holding their own," read one report from the Daily News dated November 3rd. Only 20 emus were reportedly killed on the first day of battle, with many more injured. An ambush on November 4th went awry when a machine gun jammed, with just 12 of the 1,000 assembled birds killed. When the army withdrew on November 8 after 6 days of battle, 2,500 rounds of ammunition had been used, to kill between 300 and 500 emus. In a second cull, soldiers destroyed thousands of emus before a ceasefire was called on December 10. Now the war is stuff of legend, with stories passed down from generation to generation. Ralph English's father managed a property next to the battleground during the Emu War.
I just want to make this clear. That's how pitiful it was. When the military gave up, they just built the fence. That's all they had. That's it. They built the fence. I just want you to know that this was their answer for the loss. They built the fence. That's all they had. It's just sad.
Ralph says when in full flight, the birds do serious damage.
Like when they had dry seasons up in the pastoral areas.
You remember you was talking about the granddad that's telling his kids the story? There you go.
See?
There you go.
When,
He's sitting here telling the real.
We had to fight the emus.
This is a real war story. This was wow.
They just naturally migrate south. And of course, as soon as they come across some wheat or something in paddock, they thought they were in heaven. So the worst part about emus is that it's not what they eat, it's what they flatten. Like they just tramp around out in the crop and knock it all over and play in it and just be a damn nuisance.
He said, hold on. He said, hold on. It's not the fact. Hold on, listen. It's not the fact that they eat it. Nah. He said they'll just come and say, fuck your couch. They hit him with the Dave Chappelle.
Right. Flopping around and tearing stuff up.
He said they'll just tear it up. They don't
there.
even eat it. He said they'll just say F your couch and play around in it and then leave.
Crop and knock it all over and play in it and just be a damn nuisance.
In Meriden, 60 kilometres south of Campion, library manager Wendy Porter has trawled through the archives where she's uncovered little-known details about the battle, including 2 men who reportedly tried to pay their tax with dead emus.
That's actually how I first found out about the Emu Wars.
No. That is something that actually goes on now. You have states where wild boar and gators and certain snakes. You actually, yes, it was a whole movie, as a matter of fact.
As a form of money.
Yes, because they're considered invasive. Like there are states where literally they do whole hog hunting. They'll hunt hogs. Definitely some parts of Florida and places, gators and stuff. You actually can get paid basically during a certain season. You know what? Perfect example. Out here, it's the same thing as like deer season. We got deer season. That's what we do. Because there is a time where if you don't hunt, if we do not hunt the deer, they will over ravish our crops. They would. You know, Jen, I grow vegetables. If it wasn't for like if it was too many of them, y'all would not see me posting them videos. It would not be there. So yes, so you do have some animals. Ooh, muskrats. Muskrats are another one. Boars, muskrats, certain gators, certain snakes and stuff in certain states, they are considered to be invasive. Yes. And they destroy crops. So if you want your good old cucumbers and vegetables and stuff, you better be glad that there are people who actually do go hunt. You smell me now? Let's go.
I was just going through the papers. You look at all the ads and the court reports and all that. It's interesting because of how they wrote. There was no political correctness, none of this. So it gets very interesting. But I actually saw an article on 2 wheat belt farmers who decided to pay their tax bill or try to pay their tax bill with emus. So then you do a search on emus and then the Emu Wars come out.
She says talk of Western Australia seceding from the rest of the country contributed to the army being called in.
Going through all the reports, it became clear to me that there had to be something else around it. And that's when I started finding the information that WA was talking about seceding. So looking further, and there's reports saying that there was problems in WA. We need to help them.
So, who won the war? It's hard to say. Some say the emus lost the battle but won the war. Others say the farmers lost, having used so much ammunition to kill such few birds. One thing's for sure, Australia greatly underestimated the emus.
Yes. Now, Jen, I have last but not least, and you know what? It's like a 5-minute video. Now that we have our new mascot, you know something? There are people out there, they just might be wondering, you know what? I just might want to take care of a bunny myself, right? Jen, I was learning a lot about bunnies, and I realized they take a lot of care. Now I want to talk about this part right now. Now I want everybody to hear me on this one. Like, this is a real message. See, this is like how we did back in the days with G.I. Joe and other Captain Planet commercials where you get that real life message towards the end. Yeah, that's right. Don't cross the street unless you look both ways and holding your parents' hand. All right, let me go. Here we go. All right. I actually do have, because I'm retired, I have the time. I do have the financial resources to keep up with the upkeep. Okay. You guys will see where I'm going. One thing that I want us to always remember, people, when being pet owners, okay, is don't get something that you do not have the time and that you do not have the patience and that you do not have the financial resources and space for. Do not get something just because it's cool. Oh man, it just, you know what I hate? Because I'm a reptile fan. I can't stand people that have like big boas or whatever, or, you know, and they be in like these bare minimum size tanks. You can see it. Look, you think it's curled up because it's chilling. No, it's curled up because it can't stretch. It can't stretch. It has to stay that way. Then they have it in just, you know what I hate? People that have stuff in a blank ass tank. Nothing in it. Let me tell y'all something. If you want to get an actual, let's say a guinea pig, a gerbil, whatever, you know what you should do? You should look up guinea pigs and gerbils in the wild. Look at their environment. Look at their natural habitat and do the best that you can to make their enclosure be a replication of that habitat. If you're going to get something that actually requires some time and some like actual, you have to pay attention to it, like these fish in the back, I could leave for a week and they'll be fine. They'll be just fine. They'll be just like that when I get back. I've done it before. All right. My cats, my lizards, because what I got now at this point, I got a rabbit, 2 cats, 2 lizards, 15 fish, 5 snails, and my thoughts. Boom. So there we go. I know what it is that I need to be here for. I can't stand when people get a dog and they know they don't have time to walk it. Then you wondering why. Then you wondering why your dog got hip problems early. Because it ain't never moved around. You don't let it stretch its bones. That dog needs to run. That dog needs to be able to stretch its legs. It does. You wondering why your cat, I don't like cats because they tear up your furniture, because you didn't look into cats and realize they need things to scratch on. You need to get it a scratching post, get it the proper things to where it won't touch the furniture. I don't go through that problem because I made sure from day one, I looked into it. If you're going to get any kind of pet that you've never had before, people, you know what I would suggest on a basic level, because it is very useful. I've done it myself, and we're about to get into this last small video as an example of what I did myself. Excuse me. And there's so much I learned. Now, mind you, let me tell y'all how it worked out. I got the bunny from a burning tree. Now, it wasn't really a burning tree. It was just in PetSmart. All right. And I got the bunny out of adoption. I didn't think I was going to get the bunny. So I did have to come home and I had to look into some things. I had to look into, you know what, before you put the hay down for them in their enclosement, you should take either dog pads, Jen, that they pee on in the house. You should layer it down with that first and then put the hay on for the pee specifically. I didn't know that at first. I had to look into these things. You see what I'm saying? A lot of little stuff. I had to know that, you know what? If I'm going to have this pet, you're going to have to let it be able to move around. That's why y'all kept hearing me tell, you know what I'm saying, my lady, hey, babe, can you get his ass from behind the bar? Because they need to be able to move around. Now, if you are not ready to handle that around your home, don't get one. Don't get one just because you want to be able to say, I'm looking cute with it. But the thing is suffering because you're not willing and able to take care of it how it needs to be taken care of. Okay? So that's my main point that I wanted to say as I get ready to pull this video up right here, our last segment on how to take care of something. So we got our new mascot. I want to look up and I would like to share with you guys because I think this is the perfect time, isn't it, right, Jen? Right? On our nature show. How should you take care of a pet bunny? When you have a pet bunny, what is the best way to take care of it? So let me type that in. How to take care of a pet bunny. Boom. Let's go ahead and get it. All right, so this one right here, I actually like her right here. She actually, from what I see, gives pretty damn good advice. All right, so this is how to survive your first week. All right, so hold on, let's get to it. So this is how to survive your first week. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull her up. And we're just going to go ahead and relax and chill it out, all right, as we end our segment off for this evening. And I appreciate it once again, everybody. Jen, hold on real quick. I got to make sure I give everybody a big round of applause once again. Thank y'all, man. This show was nothing without you guys, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much from me and Jen both. Thank you. Thank you for watching. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this up. All right. So this is what I had to pull up myself. I know a lot about animals and everything, but you know something, as much as I know about animals, I had to take time and think to myself, you know what? I've never actually had to take care of one of these animals. I've never had a pet rabbit before. I've had lizards. I've had a dog. Of course, I got cats, stuff like that, fish, blah, blah, blah. Never had a pet rabbit. Never had a guinea pig or anything like that. Never had a pet mouse. I never had any kind of, I guess, rodent, right? So let's go ahead and let's listen to what she has to tell us about. Now, Jen, you know where I want Fur Mama, you there? Yeah. This is where I want you to come in, where you hear a correlation of what she says on the rabbit and the dog. And I'm saying that for a reason, because you'll see where we're at. All right. So let's go ahead and get to it.
So you have done your research. You have waited and waited and waited. And now the day has finally come. You are bringing home your pet rabbit. But then you're looking at this new rabbit. Your rabbit's looking at you and you're kind of thinking, so now what? Don't worry, I'm here to help. Hello, Buns, and welcome back to...
You know what's crazy? Nobody in the selection thought to name the bunny Cinnabon. I love Cinnabons. That might have won. Damn.
You can give him that as a middle name.
Nah.
You can always give him another name.
Nah, you would have to do that. I already got Mr. Cadbury. That would be on your...
Mr. Cadbury Cinnabon.
Yeah, that's your signature. That's your signature. I don't have no rights to that.
Yeah, Cinnabons is not. No.
Yeah, I don't have no rights to that.
It's kind of need a masculine name.
Let's get it. Shout out to Zero.
Hey, Zero.
Cinnabon Sundays are a weekly video series where we talk about all things bunny. I'm Morgan, Cinnabon's bun mom, and today I am going to walk you through what you need to do on your first week with your new rabbit. Now, about 2 years ago, I made a video called What You Need Before You Bring Home Your Rabbit. And I highly recommend that if you are about to bring home a pet rabbit, you watch that video first. I go over every single item, bunny proofing tip, food, all of those tips that you need to have under your belt and ready.
Now, I will say this. Yes, feeding, I feel good about that. That ain't really gonna cost me too much. We keep a lot of vegetables in this house, man. I keep vegetables. I always got a bag of carrots. I always got romaine lettuce. I always got collard greens and everything else. It ain't nothing to just pluck off. Literally, you got a pet rabbit, you can just pluck off a little bit of just boom. They good.
Ready to go before your rabbit comes in the door. But once you actually bring your rabbit home, what do? It's really hard to go from having.
Oh, and real quick, people, a quick tip that I found out. Celery, at least my rabbit, he doesn't like the celery itself, but you know what he likes? Those stems with the leaves that grow out. He likes to eat the stems with the leaves on it, not the celery stalk itself, the part that we eat. You know how we cut them leaves off and get the stalk? No, he likes that part. That's the part that he likes the most. Just for a little tip.
A strange little animal to suddenly having a new best friend. So how do you go from point A to point B? I'm here to help guide you through so that your first week with your rabbit can be smooth and comfortable for both your rabbit and you. In my video talking about what you need when you bring home your rabbit, I talk about having a playpen for your rabbit. On this channel, we recommend free roaming your rabbit, which means that your rabbit does not live in a cage. But before you fully introduce free roaming to your rabbit, you need to get them comfortable with their area. So as soon as you bring home your rabbit, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna put your rabbit in your set up playpen, and then you are going to leave them alone. Yes, you're gonna wanna start bonding with your rabbit soon, but your rabbit is probably so terrified, whether it's a baby bunny or an older rabbit that you've adopted. New environments are terrifying to rabbits, and new people are also scary. So as much as you're gonna wanna snuggle and cuddle with this new fluff ball, you need to let them.
Hold on. Oh, I got us. Not today. But you know what? I swear on life, I really believe that what she's saying is on point, because everything she's saying so far, like when I brought him home, that's exactly what it was. And it took a minute. Like I would open the cage for him, like, you can move around. Nah, he was acting like somebody. Look, he was acting like that dude that been locked up for 60 years and ain't never been out before. And you let him out and they like, nah, I'm still gonna stay in here. Hey, but like now I can't stop his ass from moving around. And I just allowed him to do it. I did not keep on trying to reach in there and grab him and pull him out.
Yeah,
no,
don't do that.
No. I just open the door and then I would move away. I'll just give it distance. I'll be looking at him, but I just give it distance and I just give it time and just see what happens. So that's just a tip. That is absolutely on point, y'all. Let's go.
Come and encroach on it. Something that I did my first week is I put a t-shirt that I slept in every night in that pen with Cinnabon, so that while she was getting used to her space,
I would say to my people, if you're gonna do that, give it something that you're never gonna wear again. Okay? Because I've already cleaned the pen. I promise you, you're not gonna want to put that in the washer. Let's keep going. No, yeah, that's them. That's them that do that. You know who them are.
You don't take it back. They don't take it back either. You give them a sweatshirt that you slept in. You just give them something that you already had your body on. You're not giving them something that you're gonna get back. White people don't take the sweatshirt back either.
I'm just saying.
No one wants it back. That's the whole point, is just give it to them so they can have the scent on them. You do the same thing for your dog. You should just do the same thing to acclimate a pet coming home to your house anyway. But you do that with your dog too.
I don't know, Jen. I don't know.
You don't take it back. You don't need it back.
I don't know. They vicious with that kissing on the mouth with the dogs. I don't know, Jen. I'm just saying. I done seen how they work. I seen how they work. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
Also was kind of smelling my scent without me having to be in there with her. Now it's going to be really tempting.
And that is an absolute fact as well. One thing that I definitely noticed is as soon as I let him out, the very main thing that he kept doing was going up, sniffing everything. And when you see them doing that, that primarily, like most animals, everything that they learn is from scent. Even us, they say that our best connection to memory is through what? Scent. We can smell what that old apartment that we used to live in growing up smell like, all of that, grandma's house or something. Like, it's something about that scent. So we even have a connection to that. So that's not just for animals, right? But let's keep on rocking out.
For you to go in there and comfort your rabbit, but at least for pen if you want their space before you try to get them to get used to you. But then after that first night, you're going to start the bonding process. Now, bonding with a rabbit is very, very slow. It is not something that happens overnight, and it's absolutely not going to happen in that first week, but you definitely want to start that foundation in the first week. I have videos all about how to get your rabbit to trust you and how to bond with your rabbit, and I'm going to link those down below because I give a lot more in-depth instructions down there. But right away, just start sitting near.
Real quick, damn. I'll give her a name at the end. I was trying to see if I could pull it up.
The playpen. I'm lucky enough to work from home, so for the first week, I started by sitting on the outside of the playpen so that Cinnabon could kind of sniff me, see what was going on, just kind of get a feel for me. And then I started to move inside the playpen. Again, I didn't touch her, I didn't mess with her. I just sat in her space. She could get used to the smell of me and just my presence as a whole. These are the very early stages with bonding with your rabbit, but you're gonna want to start them as soon as possible because the sooner you can start to bond with your rabbit, the sooner they will get used to you. Now, another thing you're gonna do right away as soon as you bring your rabbit home is start the potty training process. It's going to amaze you how quickly your rabbit will become potty trained. Now, if you have a baby bunny, I'm gonna warn you that you're gonna have some slip-ups every now and again because baby bunnies, their hormones are going crazy, so you might think they're fully potty trained, and then for a week, they're just gonna be going all over the place. And then suddenly, they'll be back to normal again. But for the most part, it's pretty easy to potty train a rabbit, and they're very routine oriented. Guess what? I also have a potty training video, so I'm gonna link.
I'm gonna restart it. No, I mean not restart it. Refresh real quick. Screen share. Let me just refresh this real quick. Okay. All right, boom. There you go. Let's go. My bad. Let me try it again.
That below as well, so you can learn all about how to do that, but you are going to want to start right away. The more time you spend not potty training your rabbit is really you teaching your rabbit that they don't need to be potty trained. So as soon as you bring your rabbit home, have a litter box set up. Anytime they poop outside the litter box, put the poop inside, clean up after them, all of the things I mentioned in that potty training video, you're gonna wanna do. Which leads me into my next thing is, yes, you're gonna wanna start free roam training. Now, every single bunny is different, but for me, Cinnabon was up and free roaming within a week of me bringing her home. I brought her home as an itty bitty baby, and she picked up on potty training within a few days, and after about a week, I felt good opening up the pen and just letting her free roam. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment at the time, so it was easier just to go ahead and open it up, but that's my story. So this is what I did. She would stay in her pen at nighttime and when I wasn't around, but during the day, I would open the door to the playpen up and let her hop around. Now, if she ever had an accident on the ground, I would continue to do the potty training that I talk about in my potty training video, but I started letting her get used to the feel of free roaming. Now, deciding when your rabbit is ready to fully free roam is totally up to you and your comfort level. For me, I started letting her fully be free roam at nighttime and during the day once I knew that she pretty much had potty training down. If you notice that after about a week, your rabbit isn't having accidents when you open it up for their playtime, maybe try spending one night where the gate to your playpen stays open, see how it goes, maybe try another night, and then eventually you don't need the playpen anymore and you just need your litter box and your rabbit.
Are you showing the video?
please do not be discouraged if it takes you a little bit longer to potty train your
No, because it's glitching too bad. We're doing radio mode.
Okay.
They can hear it. Yeah. Nah, they can hear it as long as they can hear it. As long as they can hear it. Because it's just glitching too bad. And I want to keep us safe. It's glitching too bad.
Rabbit. Every rabbit is different, and if you have an older rabbit, it might take them longer to adjust to their new surroundings, and sometimes baby rabbits can just be super stubborn. So it's up to you, but in that first week, you're gonna wanna go ahead and start that process, because the sooner you can teach them how things around here are gonna work, they're gonna understand it. Now, the last thing you're gonna wanna do during that first week of owning your rabbit is to update your bunny proofing. Notice that I said update and not—
I shit you not, dog. I learned real quick how many things I got a block put in place. Oh shit, hold on, wait a minute. Nah, he can crawl in there. Nope. That is an absolute fact. Yes, bunny proofing is a real thing, because you got to remember, naturally they go to burrow like places. So it could be something like a vent or something, whatever. Bruh, now they stuck in there. They done crawled out. Now they trapped in the wall.
Oh yeah, like, they can get into the vents and go through the whole house.
You gotta be careful. Yes, they're like literally.
And they're so squishy. Like how small of a hole can they climb through? Like like a squirrel
they can
go through a really tiny hole.
Yep. Yeah, they can condense their bones, similar to what cats can do. Similar.
Yeah, like a cat. I was thinking like more like a squirrel. They can get small like that to get like a cat. They can get into like a hole. Maybe he'll use the cat tree, the cat condominium.
Well, just to give people the magnitude of what these animals are capable of doing. A mouse the size of your hand can squeeze its way in a hole the size of a quarter. Its whole body. It can dislocate and everything else. Yeah. It can slip through a hole the size of a quarter, and it's the size of your hand. So, just to give you all the scale of how that can work.
To bunny proof, because if you're bringing home a bunny, you need to bunny proof your space before they come in the door. You'll thank me later for this one. I'm gonna link my bunny proofing video down below so you can really see exactly how I bunny proof, but you may think that your rabbit is going to tear up carpet or chew on certain things.
Nah, I got a lot of wooden stuff around here, and I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I gotta figure something out. I have.
But she's essentially saying if you provide, again, respect the breed, respect the animal. If you essentially are giving it what it needs to satisfy that urge, it doesn't chew on things. Like she's saying, if you let it run free and then it poops because it goes behind the bar and goes somewhere and then it drops little pebbles, then you take the pebbles and put it back in the where you want him to go to the potty at, and eventually he'll end up running free, but then he'll put the pebbles in the potty area.
Let me tell you something.
You just got to set that, because Beans used to chew on the table, but then I had to research the chewing breed, and there's a whole breed of dogs that are very high, and they have to satisfy that urge of chewing on something that, like that oral fixation, whatever that is, that urge. And if that's the case, then if you be proactive and invest in things that they can chew on, they don't feel the desire to, you satisfy that urge in them. And so then when you let him out, and if he runs around, for a few seconds while you're just sitting there, and he's not going to chew on the table because he's got, carrots and whatever else he likes to chew on in his and he'll hop back over to his cage and go get it.
Yeah. What's crazy? What's super, super, super crazy?
Here's a quick
Believe it or not, so he's an adult, right? But he's not that old. He's only, I think, like 5. They give you about 12 years. So we got some time with him, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna pull this up real quick as we get out of here, right? I'm pull this up. What's wild? I was shocked to know, because I saw him run around the house, and then I saw him literally go back to his cage, because in the back of his cage he has what I have sectioned off as a litter section, and he did this.
Bunnies. Firstly, you'll want a litter tray that's big enough for your bunny to be able to turn around in. You'll want to use either a paper-based or wood-based litter. I like to use the Breeder Select cat litter, but I also use Back to Nature. Rabbits also like to eat whilst they're using the toilet, so place lots of hay in the tray. If you've just started litter training, it may be worth...
You see how that jump just did that?
Mm-hmm.
He literally did the same thing. He just ran and went right back over, hopped up in his cage and went back to that corner spot where the bathroom section is and dropped off. Then went right back out and played again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So my point is, people, believe it or not, bunnies can actually be litter trained just like cats, and they get good at it just like cats. Yes.
And small dogs.
Yeah.
Your small dog is also can be litter trained.
Small dogs, right?
Your Yorkie, your little Shih Tzu.
Dogs litter train. I ain't gonna lie, since I had Dino, like we just automatically trained him on going out back. But you know what? I understand that depending on, because some people, if you're in an apartment or something like that, so yeah, depending on
you're in a high rise or the weather is intense. Like, it's no point in taking your small dog outside in someplace like New York, or you're on the coast, where it gets really, really cold, where you have to like actually put a coat on a big dog, let alone a small dog. So the porch potties are really, even the grass, even I bet your rabbit can learn to use that little grass like you would get for a dog, because that's really familiar to him. And then use the bathroom on that. But yeah, you can use the porch potty for the little small dog, and you can use the litter box for a small dog. Yeah, and even for the smaller dogs, they want you to use the wood chips like a guinea pig or a rabbit. So you can use the same stuff that you would have to use on a rabbit or a guinea pig.
That's a fact. So I mean, that was the main thing I wanted to show on that. Like, yeah, he actually because I guess the last thing, I would say thank you to the previous owners. Yeah, he's already seems to be litter trained, man.
Litter trained, yeah.
Picked up nothing on the floor.
That's awesome. Picked up nothing on that's a good benefit when
and I've been looking,
they come like that.
I've been looking. I've been looking, trust me.
That's a super benefit. No matter what the animal, no matter what pet you get, that's a benefit that they come trained, house trained or litter trained or bathroom trained, however it goes for your animal. And some of them are just naturally instinct. Like if you put that, like for guinea pigs, you don't have to teach a guinea pig how to use the bathroom. However, if you put the little pellets, the little wood chips in a certain spot, it's gonna always kind of go back to what it knows. So, so you gotta remember, respect the breed. If you respect the animal, you'll work with its natural nature, right? So just work with it. On anything you get, you guys. If you guys are listening on this replay later or listening to it now, whether you get a dog or a cat, a guinea pig. I've had a guinea pig. I've had rabbits. I've had wild rabbits that I've rescued from outside. I've had rabbits that I've I adopted. I've had guinea pigs. His name was Prince Cornelius from the Knights of the Round Table movie. I've had Prince Cornelius. Yes, his name was Prince Cornelius. But yeah, I've had a bunch of different animals, and then a bunch of different dogs. So there's a consistent, like I said earlier, there's a consistent thread through all of that, which is if you respect the animal. The reason why we get what we get from cats is because we don't mess with cats, do we? We don't go around trying to train the cat and all that extra stuff. We work with what they already do, and then we develop from there. So do the same thing with everything else. A dog, a rabbit, work with what it already does. If it already eats vegetables, you know what I mean? But then if it's if you realize that it has an affinity for a certain flavor or a certain kind of food, then that's what you use to train. But that's with anything. If the cat really likes tuna, oppose anything else, you put the tuna out when you want it to do what you want it to do. And when the cat does it, you reward it with the tuna. So it's the same thing with anything else. So I don't know. Sometimes people forget that part. People train a snake or train a lizard. Yes, because when that lizard, when he responds like he wanted to, he gets a whole fresh beetle. Right? So you can do that with anything. So respect the animal, respect whatever it is breed you have, or whatever creature you own. Whatever fur baby you own, whatever reptile you own. Respect that, and then just work with what it already is. You'll get way more out of it, and you'll enjoy it. So, shout out to Mr. Cadbury hopping around.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. Cadbury. We good to go, Jen?
We good to go. This was a good show. Thank you. We made it to what, 3 hours and 14 minutes. That's good. Some creeping up on those watch hours, creeping up slowly. So
slowly, man, slowly but surely, we on our way.
And we thank you. I like the chat participation. Thanks for that too. Eventually, folks will start participating and chiming in, and eventually, we might have a little bigger platform with this.
We on our way there. Listen, I promise you. Listen,
I like that. That's cool.
They be watching. Don't you
and then
worry
sometimes the participation, folks are really actually engaging and learning something. I don't know what the poodle question was about. I wish you would have.
Did he ask? Did he ever ask?
Just tell him to put it in the chat next time. Just put it out there. We can come back and you can star it, and you can star it. Put a star next to it, and then come back to it. Or you can go to myspiritisanimal@gmail.com and we'll read the question from the email.
All right, that's a bet. So we're gonna go ahead and my final words primarily is in everything I am getting ready to play, and where I'm at is, once again, thank you all so much. Y'all already know what it is. And with that being said, we digress.
Go out and fight an emu and win.
Hey, look.
Don't lose to the birds an angry bird in real life. That's crazy. I've never heard nothing like that in life. That was fun. That was cool. All right, I'm out, y'all.
Respect. Shout out to Jen, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Jen. I'm gonna holler at you, beloved. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So my final words primarily consist of this.
My father once told me, "Son, you see silence? Silence is power. Never explain yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Never waste time proving your worth to those who can't see it. Stay silent, stay focused, and let your success be the loudest response." He taught me that not everyone deserves an explanation, and not every battle is worth fighting. Some people will twist your words, no matter how carefully you speak. Some will doubt you, no matter how hard you prove yourself. That's why silence is a weapon. Because when you stop talking and start doing, the results speak for themselves. So let them doubt you. Let them question you. Let them misunderstand you. It's not your job to convince them. Your only job is to keep moving forward, to keep building, to keep proving them wrong without ever saying a word. Because in the end, words fade, but success, that's undeniable.
Black Air Force energy.
My mic is muted.
I digress. My mic is muted.